Alright, hello, welcome to another episode of the Road to Glory career mode, the most favourite career mode on the channel, whether you like it or not. It is, I'm telling you now. It's just straight up knowledge. Bear me, guys, because I have forgotten something, and it's my phone charger. My phone is very low on charge, so I will be a momentous occasion here. So I just plug it in, and then we'll get into the episode, which is starting off with a Papa John's Trophy match, which is a bit different. And for once, we're going to be playing it, even though we played one last year, I believe, as well. We're going to be playing it because it is now 5 games an episode, and it's going to be the full shebang. It's going to be the full games each time, which is fine by me, but I am very warm, so it's very warm. And I'm very warm. But anyway, welcome to another episode. Last time, if you didn't see the last episode, we started off fantastically with a good start against... Who did we start against? Okay, we lost first match. Never mind, ignore that. We lost 3-1 in the first match. So we won 3-1, won 4-2, drew 2-all, and then won 4-0. So a good start. What's up, Mia? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. But yes, I'm happy with that start. We didn't lose. I think we're top of the table. If I remember correctly. This is the wrong table. There it is. Yeah, we played 5, won 4, drawn 1, and not lost any. We're top by a point, which is a fantastic start. Exeter in second, Salford in third, as the promotion picture continues to go down. It's Grimsby, Doncaster, Tranmere, and Morecambe in those playoff spots. And as we read down the table, Bradford in 12th, bit painful, but what can you do? And then the bottom two are Crawley and Barrow. So that's how it is looking. I made a couple of signings as well. We'll go over the new signings that we managed to close out over the summer there. And we will... I'll show you my signings and I'll show you the top transfers because I forgot to that at the end of the last episode. So we loaned out Vicente Ojeda to Sandhausen. We loaned out Ramon Murillo to Wigan. We sold Tiziano Conti because he wasn't really growing in overall. He kind of hit his potential. He's now gone to Luzerne for 750,000. We've loaned out Ollie Dalton as well to Giresunspor, but he looks quite good. So I'm happy to see how he goes. Ed Prince went on the permanent deal, wasn't growing at all either. He's gone to Varberg's BOIS for 220,000 poundage. Clement Bernard, I wanted to fit him in the squad this year, but we couldn't. Just realistically, we couldn't. And he's gone out on loan to LAFC. We've got Blake Anderson, he's out on loan as well to Cremonese, but he's going to be a player to watch as he grows this season. Then the big money exit, the big money lever. We sold Aidan Sutherland on a 27.7 million deal. At the time, his valuation was 19.7. I went and looked back at the episode. His valuation was 19.7, so we managed to get a bit more for him on that end. And then ultimately, his value's gone up, his rating's gone up, and he's going to look like a superstar. And I'm really hoping we can get him back when we want to get him back because he is a man that needs to be in this story. And we'll see how that goes. We then brought in Nezovic. He is Croatian. He is the regen of, man you might know, Ivan Perisic. I brought him in to be a left back, and upon reflection, he is not a left back. He is, in fact, a cam or a centre mid, and we're moving him there. His rating will shoot up, but we signed him at 67, so it's not technically cheating. Gustavo Marquez has gone out on a permanent deal to Corona Kielce, 800,000. Nothing against the guy. He probably was quite good, but we just got too many wingers, and he was the worst of a good bunch, unfortunately. Gustavo Marquez making a move. As well as Dylan Roberts, he's another right winger we need to get out of the club. He could have grown, maybe. But again, just too many right wingers, too many left wingers. We've still got too many wingers now, but we managed to offload a few. He's gone to Wisla Plock anyway for 500,000. Alan Humphreys was another man who we sold. 375k was his value. Sold for 420k, got a bit more for him. He's gone to Voluntari. Wouldn't grow above 62, so we moved him on. And then this one is a bit of a heartbreaker for some of us in the chat. Jabu Tshabalala was nowhere near good enough really for the team, but 6'7". We only got 97k for him because he was not too good and not really worth much, but meme-wise, he was quite fun. And then we made a big deal just before deadline day with Ramon Alonso, and I'll get to him a bit more in a second, but he will be our new right back now because we had a situation where we needed a new left back, and I'll show you that in a moment. But he is now in as our right back. Godson Hassan, I wanted to keep him around, but his potential was not anything special, so we moved him on, and we got a good price tag for him, 700,000 from FC Annecy there to get the move done. Marius Thomas also got a deadline day loan deal. We brought in Nezovic, and there wasn't really room for Thomas as much as I wanted to have room for Thomas. I want to keep him involved because he's a very good player. So we've loaned him out to West Brom, and hopefully he'll grow there. I know it's a couple of divisions up, so I don't know how he'll grow, but hopefully he gets enough game time and enough overall growth to remain in the squad. Dave Maxwell, another loan deal. I'm just trying to save his career really at this point. I don't think we'll keep him on. I just want to see what he can do out on loan at Benevento. He is gone for the season. And then the final loan before the window closed, it was Nathan Wood. He's gone out on loan to Maritimo for the season as well to see what he is capable of. Now the top transfers of the season then. Who are they? You might be asking. Well, there's a lot of money exchanging hands. We are not a big part of it. But a lot of money exchanging hands nonetheless. Pedri is the biggest deal of the window for 144.2 million. He makes a move from Barcelona to Manchester City. He looks like a stud. We'll never be able to sign him though because of the rules of the career mode, but he looks fantastic. Dusan Vlahovic went from Juventus to Arsenal for 142.6 million. He is fantastic as well, or at least in game he'll be fantastic. Randall Colomboani moving from Frankfurt to Barcelona for 97.3 million. We'll read down to about 50 million and then we'll just scroll through the rest. Pau Torres going from Roma to Manchester United for 86.1 million. He's now an 86 overall. Sven Botman moving from Newcastle United to Fiorentina for 85.9 million. I don't know where they got the money from. He's now an 86 overall. A very good centre-back in that Newcastle rebuild we did on the channel. Another exit from Newcastle to Manchester United, interestingly enough. 80.2 million was the cost, but it's Alexander Isak making the move to Manchester United. Good signing there from my club. Vitinha, PSG to Newcastle United for 80.1 million. As well as selling, they are buying as well, or Newcastle. Jonathan David moving from Atletico Madrid to Borussia Dortmund, 72.4 million for the Canadian striker. Leon Goretzka from PSG to Juventus, 57 million was his value, but he moved for 69.6 million. Bruno Fernandes also moving for that same price tag from Manchester United to Barcelona. Frank Yannick Kessié going from Barcelona to Wolfsburg for 67.2 million. He looks quite decent still. Nico Schlotterbeck making the move from Borussia Dortmund to Liverpool. Not a wholly unrealistic move. I could maybe see this happening at some point. Maybe not now, but sometime in the future down the line potentially. 24 years of age, 85 overall, and he moved for 65.8 million. Orkun Kökçü is a man. If you've watched this channel long term, you'll know this man. We did use him in the Bradford City career mode all the way back on FIFA 20. He's still about and he's still looking fantastic. 85 rated now, 65.5 million for the Turkish midfielder. Mateus Nunes from Wolves to Napoli for 63 million. He's still looking very, very good. Antonio Rudiger making a move back to his former club Chelsea. 59.9 million for the German defender. Chelsea decided, we'll have him back, mate. This is the most puzzling one of the lot. Pablo Gavi, one of the best young midfielders in the world, has gone to Leeds. I don't know what his ambitions are, but I guess they're just not there. 58.7 million. Xavi Simons has gone from PSV to Fiorentina. Fiorentina are looking like they're building just a fucking world the other side. He's gone for 58.4 million. Richarlison from Spurs to Real Madrid, 58.3 million. We know how good he is from the Valencia rebuild. And he's gone to La Liga this time to Real Madrid. Matteo Guendouzi going from Marseille to Atletico Madrid, 55 million. He's got quite good potential in this game, even if he's got a bit of an attitude problem. Guerrieri going from Stade Rennais to Spurs, 54.2 million. Has that special something? Hopefully he has goals for Spurs. We'll see. Ibrahima Konate making the move from Liverpool to Juventus for under his valuation, 52.4 million. That must have been contract expiry. And as we continue down here, Gallagher, Adeyemi, Skamaka, all making moves. Gonzalo Ramos, that's a smart move by Liverpool. And Beto as well, being the Ramos replacement. El Master City. Interesting deals going through here as we end the summer window. Jimenez going to City. There's if they need another centre back. They've got good enough centre backs, really. I mean, they've got a good enough everything. Inacio to Newcastle. That's a smart move from Newcastle, especially for that price as well. Fofana to Leipzig. Sinistera's moved from Leeds. And even though I don't like Leeds, I do like Sinistera. Dallo to Chelsea looks a bit weird, but it's there. And then the bottom one is Zambo Anguissa to Arsenal. So that is the summer transfer window done and dusted. Little talk before we get into the games. I know we're 10 minutes in. I apologise. It won't be a minute. What we're doing now with the team is, because Moffat is naturally left-footed, we're going to move him to a left-back. And hopefully he'll operate well on that side. He does still look very good, and I still want him in the side. So he will go over there. With Ramon Alonso, stronger at right-back, he will work as this side's defence here. And he looks quite good as well. So I think that's how we go. Galloway and Contreras will remain the centre-backs. Duncan will remain the goalkeeper. This will be the midfield. Although Nezovic, once he... with Cochrane and Mills right now. Nezovic, once he translates, or what's it? I forgot what the word is, but once he finishes his position change, he will go into here. Transitions is what I was looking for. Roberts off the right, Ochoa off the left, Rodriguez and Sarr and Howell will all rotate with a solid bench as well. Obviously not all the benches here because it's a cup match, so we'll rotate for that. But that'll be the main lineup, and that is why we brought Ramon Alonso in at right back. Excuse me. We shuffled Douglas Moffat to left back. I think that works for everybody. It works for me anyway. So we'll get into this pre-match press conference and then we'll look at the news. We'll get into the games because I've been talking a lot already. Try to find where I put my drink. That's a lot of reading. All that is news to me. Pretty much, Sutherland wanted to move. We were happy to let him move. He was too big for the club anyway. It all works out. Everything comes up Millhouse in that situation. We're confident of qualifying from the Papa John's Trophy group. I don't really care, but we'll go for it. Why not, eh? Trophy's a trophy. Just need to beat Grimsby. Confident we can kick off with a win. It depends, because I'm going to be rotating the side. So it really depends on how much work the rotated team puts in. I haven't changed the sliders from the previous episode because we are expected to go up, and I don't want to put anything into disarray. But again, if it as we go, if it continues to be like demolitions, like easy wins, then I'll change stuff. But if it's the way it's been just now, that's not really a worry. Up next then, we'll take a look at the news before we head into this game. We've got Howell netting brace as Hartlepool beat Newport. Howell was in superb form for Hartlepool United, scoring twice and helping his side to a 4-0 win against Newport County. The pace setter is Harry Howell. He has got 6 goals in 5 matches and he has popped off to kick off this season. Players of the week, we don't have anyone in there apart from Ramon Alonso. On his debut week, he got a player of the week. I can't remember what his match rating was because I think I accidentally skipped him. But he did have 2 assists in his debut match. And I'm happy to see how he goes. Promising debut from Alonso. They turned the lights off for this interview. I'm not entirely sure why, but they have done. Hartlepool fans anticipating a debut from new side Ramon Alonso were not disappointed as Tshabalala gave Alonso his chance. In his post-match interview, Alonso was clearly delighted with his own promising performance. I'm just happy the fans got a glimpse of what to expect from me while I'm at the club. And then the Player of the Month award. Somehow we don't get anyone in there, especially not Harry Howell, because he's only got 6 goals in 5 games. Stupid numbers, really. Smith for Leyton Orient, Miller for Doncaster, Molyneux for Doncaster as well, and then Brown for Exeter City. We got Ramon Alonso, that was signed, sealed, and delivered. McDonald had a 5-day injury, which he's already recovered from. He's back, and he'll probably slot into this game. And the next generation, we saw this. Kay from Hartlepool United. I was trying to get a loan out for him. We'll maybe see if we can put him in some games. If I haven't loaned him out, I don't think I did loan him out in time, did I? Albie Holmes, he's another one in there from us. He's now at Derry City, but we're his parent club. When he comes back, we'll keep an eye on him because apparently he's one to watch as well. So we'll rotate the team. Not here. We'll do it in the actual match lobby. I'm not really too fussed about the Papa John's, and it gives some of the main players a rest. They're going full 11, I think. I wouldn't know. I'm going to be straight up with you. I don't know Grimsby's 11. Duncan stays in between the sticks. With Nkosi coming in off the left, I think. McDonald will team up with Kay. if Kate is still in the club. He is. Apparently he's got a future, so we'll try and use him a lot more. He's 6'2", so there's nothing wrong with him. It's just we've got better defenders. Then again, I'm not really giving him the time. Midfield-wise, Nezovic can come in with Cochrane. We'll give Mills a rest. We'll swap these two around. Plus 10 now for Nezovic. I'm hoping he doesn't go up to 77 rated because that will ruin everything. Malanga comes in on the bench. And you know what? We'll give a shot to Jamie Marango because we know he wants to do something for this club. And we'll put him up with Rodriguez for a bit of height. With Sarr going to be in the reserves because Harry Howell, if we do need the goal, he's there. Or do we start Carpenter as well? You know what? We're going to Rango and Carpenter. We'll keep Harry Howell on the bench because we know he's capable of a goal. Left wing will be Brandon Steele. Why not? He asked for the game. And I know he's bad, but why the fuck not? And then Mariano Martinez can have the right wing spot. Because he won't get a lot of game time. I was really hoping to loan a lot of these players in this start 11 out. Couldn't get the loans out for them, but it is a fully rotated side. McDonald's got the armband. That's how rotated it is. So this is how we're looking in this EFL Trophy, Papa John's Trophy game against Grimsby. Duncan in goal, and Corsi and McGregor as the fullbacks. McDonald and Kay as the centre-backs, and McDonald as captain. Cochrane and Nezovic as the midfield. Cochrane sitting further back with Nezovic at cam. Steele off the left. Why the fuck not? I was trying to get rid of him. He stuck around. So fair play to him. Martinez, right wing. And then we've got Carpenter and Arango in their striker debuts to see what they can do for Hartlepool. Especially Arango. He's the one to watch. Carpenter's got a good amount of potential, but the one I'm really more interested in is James Arango. So let's see what they can do at Grimsby Stadium. It is Grimsby Town versus Hartlepool United. Let's go see what the Grimsby Town stadium name is because I've forgotten. I want to say it's Weatherby Road, but I think that's Harrogate. Blundell Park, that's it. See what we can do in the Papa John's. Right, well, it's not the main goal to win the Papa John's Trophy. But a little side silverware would not hurt at all. No, I'm going all out for it, but whatever happens, happens. Curtis Flint, former Hartlepool man, starting for Grimsby. At some point I'll have to scour through all the episodes and write down every player we've had. So I can do the where are we now. Where are they now? Towards the end of the series. Ultimately, I won't be adding any real players to that list. Just youth academy players. Just see where they're gone, where they're at. Should be a fun little thing. Probably do that towards the end of the series. Hopefully we'll get there. Hopefully we'll get to the end of the series. And if this overlaps into EA24, it does, because I probably won't get it until Christmas anyway. I don't even know if I'll get it at all. It depends on what they do with the game. Still very early to say. It's only May, isn't it? Or June now, actually. Tackle, and it's a throw-in for Nkosi. Cochrane. McDonald. Out to Brandon Steele. Why not? Go for a run, fella. But he's got the ability. Well, that's a lie. He's not really had a chance to play his natural position because we've got so many wingers who are so much better. That's the issue. It's off target by Clifton. That could have gone in. But ultimately, if it does go in, I don't understand this game. I'm going to get annoyed if that goes in, but it's a good rescue from Nkosi. After a very, very awful pass from McDonald. I don't know what happened there. So if you can hear me itching my ear, I need scratching. I'm not going to stick to this, potentially, but I may do the rebuild tomorrow. I know I made the schedule for this week on Monday, and I've not stuck to it at all. But A, it's been nice weather, and B, I just haven't been bothered with audio issues cropping up every now and then. The Walking Dead, I don't really fancy doing that while the audio issues continue, and I don't really know how to fix them, so I don't know what's going to happen with that, but I'll do it at some point for defo. At some point I'll just say, well, whatever, we'll just have to go with it. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Mariano Martinez scores his first goal, but that's all Nezovic managing to drag it away from the keeper, and he also, I think, obstructed the vision of the Grimsby goalkeeper. Mariano Martinez arrows that perfectly to the bottom left. There is a talent there, and that's why I wanted the guy to go out on loan, because between Roberts, Munoz and him, I don't know how much game time he's actually going to get, but I know there's a talent there in Mariano Martinez, so we may have to just keep rotating those. I don't want to slow anyone's growth down, because Roberts is on a route to be an absolute fantastic player. We've got Munoz, who the unlikely growth from him off his loan, he could be involved. And then we've also got Mariano Martinez, who I'm confused about because he scored his first goal there, and what a goal it was. But I really wanted him to go out on loan and he'd get more game time at a loan club perhaps. Carpenter, he's one of our only right-footed strikers, so we do need to use him from time to time. And Jay Marango up top. Haven't really been used, haven't been utilised. Good pass from Carpenter to Steele. Now Carpenter into Cochrane. Good save, Croker. We might need to up the slider slightly. Yellow card goes to Alex Hunt. I think it is Grimsby. I don't want to jump the gun. It was accidental. He was trying to go for the slide tackle on the man on the ball, which was Shane McDonald. He caught, I believe it was Cochrane. It was a foul, but it wasn't intentional. Like, he was aiming for the other guy and it looked onto the wrong human being. Martinez going to aim for Malcolm Kay here for his first goal in Hartlepool colours. Nearly found its way in. Flynn nearly forgot which team he was playing for there. Good man, Curtis Flynn, because he was one of the ones I actually quite liked, even though his potential was low. His rating was high and he was quite decent. Obviously, in the Where Are They Now, we'll see what actually comes of him, as well as the other players. Carpenter. Oh, Arango. That was saucy. Finish was not. He'll keep it on. Nezovic can't keep it on. I mean, Arango, the move through there was a bit of sauce from a young striker, but just the finish was scuffed. Way off target, and Nezovic did his best to try and keep it in, but unfortunately off for a goal kick for Grimsby. But at the moment we do lead through Mariano Martinez. Brandon Steele trying to keep the ball under pressure. He's done well. Maybe route back into his team for him. Carpenter can't do anything about it. Steele continues to press. And I think that will, yeah, it did help Brandon Steele. Because it rolls out for a goal kick that. But good pressing from Brandon Steele. And then the goal here from Mariano Martinez. Keeper couldn't do much about it. He committed to the initial ball. But Nezovic managed to lay off. And unfortunately, for Grimsby Town's goalkeeper, couldn't see anything to do with that shot, so couldn't really make a chance at stopping it. It's fine by me, I don't really care, because we got a goal. McGregor tries to commit to cut it out. It's cut out by Kay. That bounce. Kay couldn't get the ball under his spell, and Orsi nearly put in. I just want to see that Kay touch again, because I still don't understand how these come about. Alright, you're in the way, mate. Sorry, Nezovich. Right, so he's cut off his foot. Gone for his... Oh, it's gone for his knee. Okay. Understandable. Have a nice day. And he just can get back to it in time. Oh well. Luckily it's not gone in. Been a bit more annoyed if it had gone in, but ultimately it's only Papa John's. If it was a league game, I'd be slightly more annoyed. I don't want to try and get too angry because I'm already warm. I've got my windows open and everything. It's a warm, warm day here today. So I'm just trying to stay, not, you know, cab, but just not, try not to lose my rag or anything. Just trying to keep my temperament. But when those inevitable audio issues come in, it might be difficult. Grimsby can't seem to find a way for our defence at the moment, which is absolutely fine, although it has passed the wrong player. And there they go. Well, there's an error from Logan Duncan, not of his own accord. I think it could have been more obvious that I was trying to pass the centre back here. I was trying to play out to Kay. It's aimed for McGregor there. It's poor from us, but if we're doing it in this competition rather than a more important one, it's fine. Although I'm a little upset that the pass didn't go to the centre back as planned. We move. We make mistakes, we move from him. So just for the record, this is what I wanted to do. This was the pass I wanted to do, like that. I don't know what the struggle was the first time around. But unfortunately it's locked onto my right back rather than my right centre back. And we have found, or they have found even, an equaliser. Brandon Steele. Try to find something. Cochrane picks up in the midfield. Attempts an effort from the edge and it's closed down. Nemeni and Kosi, a half kind of tackle there. It was enough. One man I'd like to see succeed in Kosi, but he's always going to be second choice in the left back situation, and I hope he can accept that. So I'm sure he can grow quite well. It's just he's not been able to give a. He's not really had the chance because of Sutherland, and now Moffat's taken that spot. I suppose Nkosi might get a couple more opportunities now because it's just Moffat who's only a couple of ratings above rather than Sutherland, who is the next coming of Andy Robertson. So there you go. Shot wasn't closed down there. Orsi getting an effort, but Duncan holding on quite nicely. And it stays 1-1 for now. Martinez picked out. He is onside, contrary to the defender's belief. Didn't get to keep the ball. And as he presses for it, he wins the throw. Mariano Martinez trying to prove something here to Jabu Tshabalala on his debut. Rango with a bit of a late one, but not too bad. McGregor going for the first tackle. Doesn't win the second ball, however. Now Grimsby go again. Like I said, this is Grimsby's first 11. This is our rotated 11, so I'm not really losing sleep over the fact that we lose if we lose. Jay Marango, Cochrane, Carpenter. Oh, it's on his weak foot. It's a poor effort. Don't know why I took it on his left, to be honest, but look at Carpenter. Could have been on for his first goal as part of Hartlepool. Sorry about that, I'm just taking a quick drink. It is really warm, so I'm just trying to stay hydrated. One point I may have to go and get some more water. McDonald controls it and brings it away. Doesn't quite bring it away how I wanted it to, but that's okay. Never mind, it's not okay. So I'm just gonna look back here. I'm assuming this has gone for his foot because I tried to change direction here. Like that kind of side, that kind of starter step here. I tried to change direction. His foot went to what? Well, there you go. That's what I'm working with, boys and girls. So this is where I tried to touch it to the side. It didn't work. I was confused at why. My foot went through the ball, and then the pass was off kilter because my foot went through the ball, and it's led to another goal for Grimsby. Well, like I said again, if all the bullshit's going to happen here, at least it's not happening in a competition I care about. Can't win them all, I suppose. But two defensive errors, neither that I could really do much about, have led Grimsby or put Grimsby into a 2-1 lead here at Blundell Park. The first one, we saw I aimed for K, it locked onto McGregor. Second one, you just saw right there, tried to change direction with McDonald. The ball went through his foot instead of actually changing direction. In fact, it changed direction when I wanted it to, then we wouldn't have been in that situation. But because the game didn't want to play ball with me, quite literally, Danilo Orsi puts his side into the lead. As we approach half-time, we will be a goal down, it looks like. We've got time here to maybe rescue some before the break. And Nkosi giving it to Steele. Just hoping Nkosi would make an overlapping run. He hasn't done. Brandon Steele does have Nkosi in support, but hasn't quite worked out there. I thought it came off a Grimsby foot, but the game said it hadn't. Cochrane can win that. Carpenter will get another opportunity. Arango. Oh, here we go. That's all Jack Cochrane though, winning that ball back before it got out of their own half. And we managed to equalise after going down for quite suspicious circumstances. And it's our first goal in Hartlepool colours. Potentially the first of many for this man. James Arango onside. And a poor save off his weak foot as well from the Argentinian. But it's got in, and that's all that matters. That's all I care about. Could be a goal fest here, ladies and gents. It's going to be 2-2 at the break. First goal for our resident number 38, who had a decent spell on loan at Newport last year. Was hoping to find another loan club for him this year. Glennon coming on for Moreira, is it? But what I do know is that he's got his first goal in Hartlepool colours, and hopefully we can give him enough minutes to kick on. Kind of opened up this game after the Martinez goal. It didn't look like there was going to be many goals in this one, but that's changed around. They went 2 up, or 1 up, I guess, technically, with Clifton and Orsi from 2 defensive Hartlepool mistakes, with James Arango putting us back in it before the break. Doncaster leading Bolton 1-0, Colchester leading Sutton 1-0, Accrington leading Wimbledon 1-0, and Forest Green leading Bristol Rovers 1-0 at the moment as well. Plymouth Argyle drawing 1-1 with Burton Albion. It's 0-0 between Tranmere Rovers and Ramon Murillo's Wigan Athletic. And then Crawley Town leading Derby County 1-0 as well. Looking at the match facts at the break then, it does seem like an even game. They've got more expected goals, we've had more possession, so it's probably the correct result as it stands. 60-40 in terms of possession, 6 shots apiece with 2.2 expected goals to 1.3 in favour of the home side here today. Let's head to the second half. I would like a winner, obviously. I'd like to win every game, but sometimes it ain't possible, and this might be one of those cases. Herrera had an injury, which is why he was subbed off for Glennon for the break. I was just curious about what change was entailing. I think it was the man who went down in that challenge with Cochrane, but I could be mistaken. McGregor, Martinez, Nezovic. He's got a wicked left foot, even though he's right-footed. I'm just so used to everyone being left-footed that when they're right-footed, it's a bit of a godsend, a bit of a crazy idea. McGregor's going to chase Clifton here, battle with him. In the end, it goes away of Clifton. Good block from McGregor. He's trying to prove himself to be a good backup to Ramon Alonso here now. Was a backup to Moffat, which would have been easier to break in the team or get more minutes, but now he's back up to Ramon Alonso. It's going to be a little bit more difficult, a little bit more of a challenge. Grimsby pinging it around, but Nkosi closing it down. I'm just going to clear this because I don't know where the ball's going to go if I pass it. Mariano Martinez brings it down. Good strength. Does he have the ability? I think it was a man on for a pass there. It was Nezovic, and that's who I was trying to get it to. But tackled there. Holohan coming up for Curry. Rodrigo De Paul going to Chelsea as well. You saw the top left. Didn't come up on the list there, I don't think, or if it did, I missed it. Thrown to Grimsby actually, so maybe it was us that got a last touch. Oh, it must have been us that got a last touch. McGregor with a tackle. Doesn't get to keep the ball. And now Kay. Kay can get back to cover, but it was a very bad shot. A very tame effort. And Duncan has no issues with dealing with it, which is absolutely fine. McGregor wanted to change direction earlier, but he took such a heavy touch. Kay closed it down and then loses the ball immediately. I feel like when I get the ball back, I should get the ball back, you know. McDonald closed it down. McGregor passing it back to McDonald. Bit of a scary situation there, but we get it away only as far as Green. Grimsby keeping us in our own half, keeping us penned in here. I don't like committing with McDonald in this situation, but it's what we've done. And there's quite a few questions there, with the number one question being, why is Duncan dove off the pitch? Someone's going to have to explain this one to me. Why is Duncan dove off the pitch? I mean, it is a goal, there's no doubt about it. Don't worry about that, I'm aware of it being a goal. I wanted to see the replay where my goalkeeper dove off the pitch. The whole of the ball is over the whole of the line. There is no doubt in my mind. There you go, quite clearly. But that's not the issue. I have anyway. It is an issue because we're now down. But it's never going to show us. Excuse me. Let's try to make up for its awful animations here. So, I think it's Orsi here has this. I thought he was going to try to take a shot on. So I try and pull Duncan out. Duncan dives away here. Now, I need a bit of help here. Figuring this one out. And Holohan wins the header. Passes off the underside, crossbar and goes in. But that's not really my issue. Duncan is off the pitch after that dive. Well, it's 3-2 Grimsby Town now. Here in the Papa John's Trophy. We've got to try and get another one back now. Ultimately, I'm putting that one down to our goalkeeper. Don't get me wrong. Martinez sends him on his arse. Narango. But that animation was suspect. Who has an animation where the keeper dives off the pitch, huh? Grimsby haven't had most of the ball, but when they've had it, they made the most of it, and they're going again here. Ball in, away by Nkosi. Well, that's the way. It's further away by Jack Cochran. We need to make some changes here. Arango, I think Martinez is offside, which is where we're going to make the changes anyway. Wish we brought centre back with us, to be honest, but we haven't. Malanga come on for Cochran. And do we need one of the big men on? Bring on Palacios or Randall Steele, because Steele hasn't really filled me with joy. Just like his whole career mode, really. We don't need any ringers, I don't think. I don't think it's going to be a big deal if we lose this. Focus on the next task in the league. Want to remain top of a division. Flynn knocking it towards Orsi. It's headed kind of by Malanga. I think it was a 50-50 situation there. Malanga threw his body at it. You got to respect that at least. Late tackle there, but ref doesn't mind. Nkosi closes it down. Look past the correct player as I try and break out of here. McDonald to Malanga. Has done, but it was nearly an interception from a Grimsby player. Now Nezovic. Out to Mariano Martinez. He's had a good little spell today. There's an open man in the box, and it's Jim Arango. He needs to try and find a way around here now, because closing down has happened, but Nezovic shoots it at Morecambe. Arango did really well to hold that up. I've got to give credit where credit's due. Harry Howell once on. I'm wondering, do we bring him on? I was just going to leave these strikers to see what they can do. And Kosi, the target, is defended. And it could have been on target. Well, I think it was on target. But it was a good block. And now in our corner, Jim Arango saying, I'll take this one, fellas. I admit. On you go. I was hoping more Palacios, maybe, but. Here we go. Nicolas Palacios in for Nemeni Nkosi again. It's in towards Nkosi from Nezovic. It's brought away by Grimsby Town. I got hiccups, man. Sorry if I'm a bit delayed with the. Excuse me. I got a foot to that. We're going to close it down. Could he get it away? Gets fouled. Ref sees nothing wrong with it, but it's a smart ball to Nezovic. He spots Arango. The Carpenter's asking for it. I've done it a little too late. Own fault there. Took too long. Unfortunate, but what can you do? Flynn. Towards Orsi again. Malcolm Kay wins the header. It's out to Jay Marango. Mariano Martinez now, who I know has got something in the locker should we need it. Which we do. Nezovic. Oh, Curl just past the post. We are going to bring on Harry Howell. Arango's had a good day. In fact, actually, we're going to bring him on for Carpenter instead. Arango has had a good day. And that's why he's staying on. We'll move Harry Howell to his preferred side. In fact, I don't think he cares what side he goes on. Scores a goal whatever side he's on, really, Harry Howell. He's a madman. I'd like not to open up with a loss, but it is a Papa John's trophy, so if this is a loss I have to take today to get good results elsewhere, I'll happily take that. Still yet to lose in League 2 this season after 5 games played. Howell wins that battle. Arango has a bit of pace. Does he have the finish? Just off target from Jay Marango. We're going for it. Arango's definitely gone upside. It's just a matter of finding that target, making the goalkeeper work at the very least. With a fresh Harry Howell, I'm excited to see if we can get an equaliser. Lebohang Malangu wins the header. Arango into Howell. Out to Mariano Martinez. Could find Howell again if he's lucky. Cleared away. Bit high for our 5'6" striker. Martinez knocks it back. Nezovic. Try to find a shot off. It deflects into the hands of Crocombe. That could have gone anywhere. Palacios picks up the throw, but good defending by Afete. And Kosi comes all the way forward to that tackle. Into Howell. Oh, I thought Arango was going to make the move through. Tried to look onto Martinez there after the move wasn't made by James. Now we go Arango into Howell. He's got the finishing ability. Oh, that's disgusting. That's absolutely disgusting. That is filth. Harry fucking Howell, you horrible man. You horrible man. There is no need. I mean, there was a need because we were a goal down, but my God, oh, that's delicious. Oh, that is beautiful. Off the underside of the bar as well. That just makes it. That just makes it. Flynn tried to stop his former team. Unfortunately there, could not. And it's 3-3 now in the Papa John's. And we've got time for a winner, perhaps. Has either time got time? It's either side got time for a winner. If I could speak, I'd be able to speak. 5 minutes of added time. There is certainly a good amount of time for Sutton. Good save, Duncan. Tried to come across from McDonald. Orsi with a strong shot. Corner now to the home side. Will there be a late goal here for either Hartlepool or Grimsby? Holohan to deliver the corner. Ball in. It's headed on target to Duncan. We've got a chance for a counter here if we find the people to go and counter. Mario Martinez. He's off on one here now. Harry Howell's there. So is Jay Marango. I don't know if he's onside. He's not. Defence brought themselves forward. That was probably it for us. If he got back on side, Jay Marango, or if the defence hadn't come forward the way they did, could have definitely been a last-minute winner there for the boys. Still could be if we can win this ball quick. Flynn knocking it to Orsi. McDonald should win this header. He does. He's going to fall to a Grimsby man, though. Glennon. And Kosi can win that. Can we go and attack now? Have we got a time? Arango's going to have to get this. Oh, it's Flynn. It does enough. And it'll be a 3-3 draw here at Blundell Park, which is probably the correct result. What an opener for this episode. And that disgusting, that filth of an equaliser from Harry Howell saves us a point here in the Papa John's Trophy. It's going to be vitally important that we get some kind of result against Rotherham should we want to stay in this competition. Jay Marango, Mariano Martinez and Harry Howell with the goals for us. A 3-3 draw. Probably the right result. Clifton, Orsi and Holohan with the goals for them. 2 defensive mistakes. And then I think the third, I don't remember what the third one was. Oh, the one where Duncan dove off the pitch. Never mind, I remember now. But I'm going back and I'm watching that disgusting finish again, you filthy man. That ball over was delightful. Jay Marango's got a bit of a pass on him as well as a shot. But Harry Howell, you absolute filth merchant. Look at this. Look at that. Oof. That's just rude. That's just rude. That's not legal in some states. Anyway, ultimately, it's a 3-3 draw, which I guess we'll take. Mariano Martinez getting man of the match. He was showing out today. He's definitely got to get some time in this side. I don't know when, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but he will definitely get some time involved in this club. Goal and an 8.8 from the Spaniard. And Kosi, a strong left-back performance, which makes me want to play him a bit more as well. Harry Howell coming off the bench to find the equaliser, and what a foul equaliser it was. Jay Marango showing out as well. Goal and an assist on his, I think it's his debut, isn't it, for Jay Marango. Not too shabby. Carpenter didn't do much today, but he did manage to assist the Arango goal, I believe. With Nezovic also getting an assist and a 6.7. No real bad performances, but obviously it wasn't a win, so you got to look maybe a bit of defence, especially at Duncan, who pretty much allowed them their third goal. 8 shots in his goal, 5 saves, 3 conceded. Unfortunate for him today, but we're kind of just sitting back, weren't really taking it fully seriously. Afeti was their best player, and I can't deny that. He kept that left side locked down, which is why Brandon Steele, and then when he moved off, Palacios couldn't get into the game either. Which is why we used the right so much, and Martinez got such a good rating. So fair play to Afeti. Orsi with a goal and an assist and an 8.3. Clifton with a goal and a 7.5. Holohan with a goal as well and 7.5. Green getting one of the assists with a 7.2. The other assist coming from Curry with a 6.6. And Flynn hasn't grown since we sold him, so probably the correct move to move him on. Bento Moreira does look quite good. So maybe if we need another midfielder, which at the moment we don't, we'll have a little eye on him. I don't know if I could checked the stats here, but we'll just check them quickly. 57 to 43 in terms of possession, 13 shots to 10, but Grimsby had 3.7 expected goals to our 2.6. If you even it all out, draw's probably the right result, and we'll take that ultimately. Not a bad result, full of goals. So it was kind of mostly our B team. I ain't opposed to that. Some good performances from some of those players as well, which might get more game time down the line. And of course, we brought on the man who could save the day, and he went and got a point for us with a filthy, absolutely disgusting goal. Nobody lost their head. We kept going, we kept plugging away, and we got that equaliser. I mean, all their goals were a bit questionable in some capacity, but they did score them, and that's what matters in the end. But we didn't defend like I know we can. I suppose it's not the best partnership I've ever used. McDonald and Kay were alright. I mean, it was alright. It's just some of the balls went through that shouldn't have gone through. And then, of course, some poor decision making from me. Can make it out of the Papa John's Trophy group. I'm going to be positive, but we got Rotherham next. I don't know what they've done in their Papa John's game. I mean, they probably haven't played yet because we just played Grimsby and it's only 3 per group. In real life, of course, it's 4 per group, but in the game, they don't have the under 21 teams in the groups, so that's why. So we've got some scat reports, and we've got a Chisco Medina transfer offer. I thought we moved him on. I guess we didn't. Crew Alexandra want to sign him. They're going to have to pay a little bit more dosh if that's going to go through, though. But happy to allow you to have him. Just make sure you pay the right monies. We'll go 550k. I'm not going to be mean. 450k. Well, how about we meet in the middle and a straight half milli? How's that sound? Straight half milli for Chisco Medina. They're fine with that. Sweet. Very nice negotiation there with the crew manager. I don't know if it's the same crew manager as last season because he did finish rock bottom. So it's a different crew manager, but he is going to go and move to crew in January. The scout reports are in. There's some bangers here already. There's one I really am excited about. You better not let me down, but we'll take a look. Logan Weaver, overall 38, 52, potential 66 to 90. He doesn't have the overall. With Jasper Andrew, the next man, overall of 43 to 57, potential of 55 to 75 is going to be declined. Now this man, don't let me down, Mr. Ronnie Hansen. Overall of 56 to 74, if he's good enough, he might just slot in the team. Potential of 70 to 94, his value is 675k, which is decent. We'll bring him in. Sebastian Greaves, overall of 40 to 56, potential of 66 to 92. We will bring him in on a maybe basis. It depends how he grows. Samuel Skinner, overall of 40 to 56, potential of 61 to 85. We're going to decline. And Sebastian Weston, overall of 44 to 58, potential of 54 to 72. We'll also do a little declining there. Scott Evans with another report from South Africa. Two players with the same name, although completely different looking. Ayanda Smith, we've already got one of them, so we'll probably decline this guy anyway. Overall 42 to 56, potential of 59 to 81. Nameni Kumalo, probably the best name on there, but not really good in terms of stats. Overall of 44 to 62, potential of 46 to 64. Say no to him. Lebohang Tshabalala the first. Overall 36 to 48, potential of 59 to 81. Decline, and then we'll see what Lebohang Tshabalala the second can bring in. Overall 43 to 57. Potential of 69 to 93. We'll give him a go just because he's Tshabalala and he looks slightly better than the other one. Joshua Byrne, overall of 42 to 56, potential of 55 to 75 from the Neilman Republic of Ireland report. David Harkin, overall 46 to 64, potential of 59 to 81. I mean, the overall tempts me. We'll give him a go, but if we do have to move him on, he'll probably be one of the first ones to get gone. Jim Nolan, overall 37 to 49, potential of 63 to 85. We're going to decline. And then Tom Rafferty, overall 46 to 60, potential of 66 to 88. We'll bring in. I mean, the valuation doesn't really grab me at all. Actually, we might reject him. I think we're going to reject him. The value didn't really seem fantastic there. Brandon Steele, I feel like I let you down, boss. It seems as if my mistakes were what cost us. It was a game I was desperate to win. Keep working hard to improve, mate. No worries. Nicholas Palacios was happy for minutes. I didn't remember him saying he wanted the game. Also, he doesn't need the game because he's one of the main guys. I mean, behind Ochoa, but still. Hey, Gaffer, thanks for listening to what I had to say. I really appreciate the chance to play on such good form. Keep it up. And Nemeni and Kosi, I'm really sorry we didn't get the win out there today, but thanks for giving me a chance. Hope you'll think about giving me a run of team now. You're quite good, mate. And wins will come. So I can't complain, really, ultimately. Up next then in the league is Crawley Town. Before that, though, we will sort out the development plans in the youth academy. And then we'll get into this next game. So, Lebohang Tshabalala, it says Cam. It's probably about right, but my God, is he going to need a lot of work. Potential will help him, it looks like here. David Harkin, he was one we brought in because his valuation was quite high. Potential doesn't really lend itself, but we'll give him a bit of time. Maybe he shouldn't be there. Maybe he should be somewhere else. Maybe he should be a striker, it looks more like, in my opinion. We'll move him there and see what he does. Ronnie Hansen, he was one of the ones I was excited about, and rightfully so. Look at this man. He's got good defensive stats. Is he tall? 5'11". If necessary, we can move him to a centre-back. I'm going to give it a try, see what his stats come up like. But he is definitely a man that we can rotate in soon, depending on how his potential evens out. We'll wait for see what his potential does, and we'll see what happens there. Sebastian Greaves, he is a left-back as well. We'll work on his defensive stats, and hopefully he'll grow to quite good as well, because potential looks quite good as it is. So we'll see how his potential rounds out as well. So not too bad of a scout report, ultimately. But we shall see how that goes. So up next then, as we save over real quick, we've got Crawley Town in the league, and they are in 23rd. So a win is paramount here because they've only had a point all season. Then again, we played against Crew last year when they were at bottom and they fucking played like Barcelona, so anything can happen. News reports Super Sub Howell saves the day. Hartlepool United looked to be heading for defeat in the title contest. Substitute Howell had the final say though, and his goal was enough to salvage a deserved draw for his team. Palacios impresses again. He gets a little interview segment here after the Papa John's Trophy match. Palacios is one player very happy with his excellent run of form at the moment. I'm playing really well right now. I'm really enjoying my football at Hartlepool, he told the assembled media after the game against Grimsby. It certainly seems the left winger will be on the team sheet for the foreseeable future if he can keep turning in this level of performance. Now, club news. Don't have any player of the month awards, but it has gone to Leighton Orient Smythe. He was also nominated alongside Miller of Doncaster, Molyneux of Doncaster, and Brown of Exeter City. So, without any further ado, let's get to the Springboks press conference and let's get to the Crawley game. We're doing fucking well, yeah? Can we keep doing fucking well, is what it's saying. I'm confident because it's 23rd. If it was one of the top teams like Exeter or Forest Green or something like that, then I'd be a bit more shaky. I know we're going to lose at some point, don't get me wrong. I just hope it's not in this particular match. Can't listen to other people. We need to focus on our game here, boys. No listening to other men. All the teams very, very in and out lately. You don't know what to expect from them game to game. I don't know what you're on about. But that's okay. About confidence. I mean, we haven't lost, except that one game in the Carabao Cup. We haven't lost in the league. I don't know why they're in and out. You can't say I've done very well and then say I've not done very well because that's just mixed messages at that point. And I ain't a fan of that. For being 100% with you. Up next then, Crawley Town. Let's sort a team out. Curtis Mills away on international duty, as is Harry Howell. And I forgot about this email. How long, what's the deets on this? Because I completely forgot. 5th to 11th, so we'll just miss this game, right? If I'm not mistaken. I am mistaken. They'll also miss the Swindon game. Alright, so a bit of rotation. Not the end of the world. Didn't mean to go on that one. I meant to go on the squad hub and then across to team management. I will bring Mills at completely. Put Bohang in. He could start, why not? And Bernard on the bench for Harry Howell. With Rodriguez and Sarr starting, of course. McGregor's tired. Do we have another right back? Not really. We don't need another right back. We should be fine with Alonso. I think that's how we roll for this one. So let's get into it then against Crawley Town. 23rd place. We are in first. So you'd expect a dub here. If everything made sense in the world. But not everything makes sense on this world. So if we lose, we lose, I guess. And we'll just have to humble ourselves a little bit. But up next then, Crawley Town. We've got Duncan in goal. Moffat and Alonso as the fullbacks. Galloway and Contreras the centre-backs. So Galloway having the armband today. It's going to be just switch between Galloway and Contreras until I decide who I want it on. Cockwood centre mid. Malango centre attacking mid. I think I'm going to swap them around. Prefer Cockwood a bit further up, I think, out of stats. Oh no, actually, Malango's got more shooting. We'll go Malango then. We'll not swap them around. Forget what I said. Ochoa off the left, Roberts off the right, with Rodriguez and Sarr up front. I will swap them around because I do prefer having Rodriguez off that right side rather than that left side. So, ladies and gentlemen, that'll be the team against Crawley Town. Let's get into it. Crawley Town Stadium, Damien, you might be asking, because I am also asking, so we'll go check. Broadfield Stadium. I expect we get a dub. Unless the dub is an L, in my opinion. Especially with the positioning of where Crawley Town is at. Again, strange things happen, but I'd like them not to. I'd like things just to go A-OK with no issue, please. And get a nice win going on. Already an hour in and brilliant game too. Jesus Christ. It'll be a long ep. What time are we on? Nearly 3 o'clock. Not too bad. I've got nothing to do this afternoon, so I can just chill.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
I will try. I promises. But only but try. Especially if we don't get the win here, then I won't enjoy the game, I'll tell you that firsthand. Alright, Crawley kicking it off here at Broadfield. And they've got a good strike partnership, so I'm concerned about that. But I think we can contain it, at least to some degree. They might score one. Of course, you have to remember the 23rd in the league. Which means their start to the season has not been good. Rodriguez, it's a poor pass. I thought I cut it out there, Moffat, but Tilly's gone in, and Contreras, fantastic tackle. Crawley players think it's a penalty, or the Crawley fans, I should say, think it's a penalty, but it's a very clean tackle by Contreras, and Jenks came sliding in on Moffat for the challenge, and that's a throw-in for Hartlepool United. We'll change sides here. See what Ramon Alonso can do. And a cracking debut, 2 assists on his debut, not to mention a very good defensive performance, but that is not a very good pass, although he hasn't accepted it. Doesn't win it a second time. Now, I don't understand. I'm confused. Why are Crawley winning? They're 23rd, please. Thank you. If we go into this fucking situation where I start conceding loads of goals, I'm going to be annoyed. Well, although, I mean, the defending there was wank, so I can kind of understand that one. I don't know where Galloway was, I'll be honest with you. It's a good finish. It was always going to go in because it was just one of those simple finishes that always go in. 1-0 Crawley against, well, not against the run of play because they've been all over us to start with, but against the run of the table. Teddy Jenks. Cool name at least. You know, it's annoying that he scored. Well then, lads. Not with all my fucking... If you're just going to pass it to the wrong player, I just will not play this game. I'll jump to result. Okay, Moffat's there. Literally there. Nearly 2-0 Crawley. I'm about to lose my mind. Too warm for this. If I'm in a situation where I'm going to lose my mind, I'll just do it, end the episode early. Can you stop jumping into tackles, you fucking pricks? Moffat to Cochrane. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind losing, it's just the manner of losing. Well, I do mind losing this one because they're, again, 23rd. Ochoa into Rodriguez. Didn't get enough of contact on it. I don't understand player switching at all. Moffat, good tackle. Ochoa's there. Rodriguez couldn't be found. Malanga picks it up off the edge of the area. It's blocked by Khalil. It's a fucking fly flying around the room, which is not helping my concentration. No way am I using that as an excuse, don't get me wrong, but it's flying in front of my eyes as I try to defend. I think I've got some kind of leeway. Off it into Ochoa. Cochrane desperately trying to stay on the side. It's into Saar. Great play and a great save from Greensall. Good flowing passing move there, but unable to find an equaliser. Ochoa going to be the man to deliver it. Hopefully to Contreras, but it's actually locked on to Sarr instead. Blocked by Wells, I believe, there. And now Malanga's want to take it off the other side. I don't know if we're going to go with that. I think we might have Roberts do it off that side. Thank you, sir. Also, not because your corner stats are bad. I mean, they are. It's also because you're a bit taller. Roberts towards Sarr again. Cochrane, edge of the area. Contreras. You saw him do that last episode and he cracked the crossbar with it. Just don't know, do you? If you try. I'm committing players like idiots, so if I concede, that's why I concede. Contreras clears it up, but I'm gonna have to do a little fucking, like, a bit of inspection here, because as soon as I've turned here, I've passed the ball. Before, like, anything else. So let's just watch Contreras here, because I'm genuinely confused. His foot goes through the ball. Understood. I passed it there. I passed it there. That was the pass. His foot's just gone past the ball instead. I don't understand this video game, man. And his foot goes through the ball again. Do you not see an issue here with this video game? I don't see that in real life where the foot goes through the ball. I know they say put your foot through it, but it's taking a bit of a fucking piss. It's 2-0 Crawley, and I'm still absolutely shocked how. Their first goal, yeah, fine. Their second goal, bollocks, because I'm trying to get it away with control. I think from now on, with defence, I'm just going to X and B it. There's no point trying to pass it out, because it just seems to go through my player's foot for whatever reason. The finishes are good, it's just the fucking how they come about does my head in. I'm clearing the ball. I'm just going to launch the ball from now on, because apparently it's just, if I pass it, my foot has to go through the ball and then around the ball and do all sorts of things before I actually make the pass. We're now 2-0 down to Crawley, who are in, just to remind you, 23rd. We ain't look that great, to be honest, if I'm being 100%, but at the same time, if I'm defending and I'm trying to get a ball away, I want the ball to go, not stay and then my foot go through it. Simple man, when I press the A button, I want the ball to pass. Ochoa. Or Hartlepool here. It's like running through mud. Why is he moving like a JCB? Off it back to Cochrane. Ochoa. Into Malanga. I've lost interest in this particular match. The whole Contreras thing's just fucking done my head in. It's every episode. I don't see this. I suppose other people may not go into it as much detail. It probably happens to them too. But I'm not seeing as many people have the ball go through their player's foot than when it's me. Galloway wins a header to Sarr. Ochoa, we just have to try and pass it around here. Played better than them. Although when I pass it, it'll either go to the wrong player or it'll go through the player's foot. So I don't know what to tell you. Moffat. Goes down. Moffat wins it back to Ochoa again. Cochrane. I'm trying the room to either try and take a shot here or pass it to somebody. Malanga. Is that somebody? Heavy touch. Rodriguez, I think, was offside in the first place. No, he wasn't. Just couldn't get the ball through. Contreras tackles it perfectly into their path, of course. Where's my left back? Where is Moffat, man? Oh, he went in and defended. Okay, you know what? It works. I wonder where he got to. Oh, Ochoa. Got up by Tilly. Or Gordon, actually, sorry. And it is a throw into Hartlepool. We've not been good. That's about the size of it so far. Haven't been able to find a way through. It's one of those games like last year against fucking Crew. Oh, don't tell me. I was going to say, I thought Ochoa was injured. Oh my god. What's the delay on the player switching there? Went to the wrong centre-back and then it went to the correct centre-back. But then it was too late because the striker was already through. Good save by Duncan. I'll give him the credit there. Fantastic save. Had to bring him out. Oh my god, they're just timing everything to perfection. On these fucking games today, we're just timing everything to perfection. Just getting the ball back every time. Ah, Galloway brings it away. So at least we kept the strike force quiet. I was talking to you earlier at the start of the game about the strike force. They've not scored any yet. It's just their midfield has scored twice instead. Rodriguez, Sarr. What's happened? Oh, is it offside? Mate, we need Harry Howell back. Can we call him back from Wales, please? I don't know why we can't find a goal without him today. It's not been a fantastic start to the episode. A draw against Grimsby and a potential loss against Crawley, who are 23rd place. Am I just tackling the air, am I? See, when I put my foot in, do I just tackle the air? Is that... Okay. Blocked by Galloway for a Crawley corner. They've been the better team by a country mile. Which, from their starter form, you wouldn't expect. By starter form, I mean like the first 5 games in the league. 1 point out of 5, but we've got quality in this side, so it's probably just a bad luck patch. Malanga tries to go for it. Be a foul, but the game continues. Crawley still in possession. Alonso. Another corner. Try to clear that off the pitch for a throw-in, but I couldn't get there. Will Crawley get third before the break? It's highly likely the way this game's bloody gone. I'll tell you that much for free. Very deep now into added time of the first half. Header at Duncan, and that won't do it. It's been a lacklustre half, boys, I can't lie. The second goal I'm still a bit peeved about. But the first one was just, we didn't shut it down, they got the jump on us early. And the second one would just, obviously, has put them in a bit of a position to hold on now. Which is kind of annoying, because it's a second that they don't deserve. I mean, maybe their overall play deserves a second, but it's just that the way the actual goal came about. Contreras tried to clear it, and it goes through his foot twice. Colchester leading Gillingham 1-0. Grimsby drawing 1-1 with Harrogate Town. Forest Green leading Leyton Orient 1-0. Bradford City leading Stevenage 1-0. Carlisle drawing 1-1 with Sutton United. Exeter City leading Doncaster 1-0, and as it stands, I believe they go top. 1-1 between Crewe and Morecambe. 0-0 between Swindon and Salford. 1-0 to Tranmere over Newport County. 0-0 between Mansfield and Rochdale. And then 0-0 between AFC Wimbledon and Barrow. 2-0 here at Broadfield Stadium. And it's probably deserved as well. 56-44 in terms of possession. With 6 shots to our 3. And 1.5 expected goals to our 0.6. I'm not saying that they don't deserve to win it. Again, they do. It's that fucking... The way they've got the second goal has really done my nut in. The finish was good. It's just when the ball goes through my player's foot, what can I do? I'm doing what I'm trying to input into the game. But the game has its own mind, apparently. The game has its own ideas. We need to push for at least a point here. Maybe try and go for a free. Roll out attack. And this one. Malangu now into Roberts. Back to Lebohang Malangu. Off the bloody post. Sorry if you can hear stuff from outside, it's a window cleaner. The window as they're getting cleaned. Moffat, good tackle. Sarula coming on for Khalil. Don't know if you can hear the window. Window's being cleaned. Moffat stopped. Sticking on him. Good save, Duncan. Ramon try to keep it in before it goes for a corner, but can't. Good play short, aren't they? Fuck's sake, I should have got someone closer quicker. Block, and Alonso tries to clear it. Gibbs won't let me get it away, and Cerula's ended up shooting it off the pitch over there somehow. I just wasn't allowed to get it clear. I just tried to yeet it with Alonso, but everyone has to take a touch before I do what I want to do. So fucking dumb. Cochrane. Sarr. Just try to find a way back into this game, yeah. Oh, for crying out fucking loud. Just can't get anything through today. That's gonna that should be Duncan's. We've had more of the ball, just haven't been able to do much with it, because whenever we do get through, they've defended well. I hate to say it, but they have. Ochoa. Oh, brilliant. Rodriguez. Nice, towards Sarr. I don't know what the... Was it Malangu? Fair play, Lepohang. I don't know what the goalkeeper's doing. Maybe starting to see why they're at where they're at. That was a good ball through, but I don't understand what the keeper's doing. All he has to do is pick that up. And he hasn't done. It's Malangu. It gives us a route back into this game. Still half an hour to go as well. It's quite funny that. I don't understand, but I do like it. I'm a fan of it. I thought it was Sarr. I expected Sarr to be across the box from Rodriguez. It was actually Lebohang Malangu. And it's going to be thrown to us. We've pressured Tomic into taking the ball out of play. Nice, maybe the Crawley collapse. Might be wider near the bottom. Oh, Jesus Christ, never mind. He's collapsed Malangu there. What a challenge from Tomic. Throw into Galloway. Or for Galloway to take. Roberts. Bit of a situation. Needs to find Alonso, but it doesn't come to fruition. Then press the pass button. I did, but it's not in time. Ball through. Should be in the hands of Duncan, but the referee's going to call it back for a free kick right on the edge, man. You saw as well, Logan Duncan tried to take as long as he could, so the advantage should wear off. Ref having none of it. Problematic now, because Tilly's probably got a free kick on him as well, hasn't he? On my luck. It's going to be Jenks. It's going to be a save from Duncan. Could have been Teddy Jenks' hat-trick. He's having a very good day. He's number 28 for Crawley. Crawley looking to take this game away from Hartlepool, which is what I need to do, because we will keep going for as much as we can. Even without Harry Howell, we'll keep trying. We'll keep going for it. Ball blocked, and we're just going to boot it away, like I said. Rodriguez, he's got the pace. Into Roberts, who also has pace. Sarr. Rodriguez. Oh, bit of a situation there, but in the end it's come out to the Crawley team. Pau Torres just shown there as moving to Manchester United. Galloway with the cut out. Roberts has touched it like an idiot. Galloway trying to get across Nadeson here. He does. We'll bring it away. Malangu's had a good little day pulling the strings. Maybe bring him off soon. For Nezovic. I'm going to bring him off for Mills, but we don't have Mills. He's away on international duty. Sarr. Is this Cochrane? I think it's offside. Barely. But we'll make the moves now. Bring on Munoz, because Roberts doesn't really fill move. What's coveted's the words I'm looking for. Bernard as well. Make a move on. Triple sub from the away side as we try and look for at least something out of this match. They're going to pass that short, just not really want to get to it with. Bernard nearly getting there. Somebody's birthday in the crowd. So, explain to me how these guys are 23rd and they're beating me. I don't get it. Good ball through. Okay, Alonso. Maybe stop. Let's continue running. That first ball was for Alonso though. Just locked onto Munoz. And then Alonso was too far gone. He's a bit annoying. What can you do? The ball's already decided where it's going to go. Do it short, whatever I do here. Try to get the man close. We're probably going to waste time here as well, which is smart from Crawley. They need the points desperately. Munoz. Try to get involved. Oh, bollocks. Good save it near post, Duncan. Oh, man. We're in struggle zone here. I don't think we're going to find an equaliser low-key. Our first league loss against one of the worst starting teams in the league. This particular season, they've been one of the worst thus far. Saved by Duncan. And go, Galloway. Cochrane is the only option, Rodriguez. Nezovic. It's poor effort. Galloway putting all that running in to get nothing out of it. We just got to keep trying, keep pushing. Get a shot on target at some point as well will probably help. It's not picky, but if they're off target, they won't go in. Oh, bugger off if I not launched in there. And then Galloway's not picking up the man in the middle. We got lucky there. I don't know why the AI wasn't marking the man in the middle. But he wasn't. Rodriguez. Alonso. Munoz. Couldn't find a way through. Fuck. We're on course for our first league defeat. And I've committed fucking somebody all the way up. I think it was Galloway I've committed all the way up into the ether. Off the post. Bruv, it should be 3. It should be 3. Moffat can't get it away. Duncan's... Mate, Duncan's pulled off a worldie of a save there. Again with Moffat, I tried to clear it, it just didn't allow me. Great save by Logan Duncan. I wonder if I'm going to get a load of minutes to try and equalise this, or if I'm going to get no minutes to try and equalise this, because I'm the one that's chasing the game. Usually when it's the opponents chasing the game, they get about 5 or 6. So I guess we'll see. Jenks is going to play it short. Into Ochoa, throw in. Crawley, they know they're on verge of 3 points here now. Maybe try to waste time and try to run down the clock. Smart manoeuvre from the team in the lead. Maybe they'll try and steal a third. It's 6 minutes on the clock. We are going to have a bit of a chance here. Rafa Contreras with another tackle. This is the save here from Duncan again, who's been on fire today. Has let in 2. First one could have done a bit better. The second one I'm not going to blame him for. I'm going to blame the video game for that one squarely. But it looks like that second goal that was a bit janky could be the winning goal. Fun. I really want to come close to Contreras, so I was trying to switch to Ochoa. Another tackle. Lads, we need to get this out of here and up the other end if we're going to go for this equaliser late. Otherwise we're in the fuckery here. They just do the short corner every fucking time. It's so annoying. If I win the ball back, it goes out of play. You know what? We'll let him in a bit. Oh my! I'm gonna vomit. I just want a chance to counter and go here, see what we can do. But I can't, because they just won't fuck off. Oh my god, they're going to go short again as well. Look at Tilly, little number 7 is like, oh, lad, do you want to just put it right in my mouth? Look at them, they're wasting fucking time. You saw him holding it off. Oh, bruv. And they've got 3 players up there. Yeah, cool. See the ball back. See the ball back quickly and we go. Oh my god, Showa. I just can't get the ball. You know what, fine lads. You know what? I didn't want it anyway. Fucking wanker of a game, man. It's just wasted. It's just run down the clock up at my end. And right when it doesn't matter, they've got a third. Undeserved as fuck. I mean, it's not, but I'm just annoyed. Bruv. Every time I got the ball, it either went out for a corner, went out for a throw-in, or it was a foul. I just wasn't allowed to win that ball back. And they've taken full advantage of it. Fucking... I mean, the first loss was going to come at some point, but I didn't think it was going to be Crawley. You know what, fair fucks to him. That's why I don't want to switch the difficulty up. Those kind of games where I'm just going to get nothing, whatever happens. That is why the difficulty probably won't ever go to Legendary if anyone's interested. 3-0 win for Crawley. Probably deserved ultimately, but I just feel a bit robbed as well at the same time, you know. Jenks with a brace and Telford with the other goal for them. The winning goal, the limbs goal apparently. I don't know why it's such limbs. I suppose because we were top of the league and they were 23rd. Malanga getting one back for us, but it wasn't enough. Not enough firepower from the strikers. Not enough anything from anyone. They were all over us. They didn't play like 23rd, I'll tell you that much. We played like shit, to be fair. We had one shot on target, we scored it, so I can't be complaining at our own end of things. It was Crawley dominance and the right result ultimately. 51 to 49 in terms of possession, 18 shots to 5, 5.2 expected goals to 1.1. Sometimes I wonder about this game. Some fucking shocking performances out there. Best player was Galloway. 7.7, far and away the best player, to be fair. Duncan getting a 7.3 as well. 11 shots on his goal, 8 saves, 3 conceded. Couldn't save everything, but he gave it his all. And our goal coming from Lebohang Malanga, 6.2. Still wasn't a stand-up performance from him today. But he did find a finish. And no assist, because it came off the goalkeeper. As for... what was her name? Crawley. Teddy Jenks was man of the match, causing problems all over the place. 8.9 in the brace. Tomic with a 8.7. Dom Telford, he's incredible. It's lower level, so I knew he was going to score at some point. Either him or Nadeson. A goal and an assist from Dom Telford, and the assist coming from Sarula with a 3-1 loss to a team that we should be beating, really. Especially with the team's form that are on. Keeper didn't have to do much today, but the one shot he did on his goal, he let in. Apparently, wait, well, sorry, hold on. How's this happened then? One shot target, one save, one goal conceded. Unless the Malanga effort didn't count as a shot. Which is my only thinking there. Let's go have a little gander. Yeah, 2 shots, none on target. So yeah, didn't count as an on-target shot. Well, 3-1 loss. We need to be a lot better than that, boys. Just because we're missing 2 of our best players doesn't mean we need to collapse like a table. It was going to happen, I just didn't think it was going to happen that soon. Bollocks. Well, can't win them all. At least I know the difficulty's probably in the right situation. Especially when shit goes down like that. They deserved it, but it's that second goal that I'm pinpointing. Purely because it went through Contreras' foot twice. But no, they were better than us. Much hate to admit it. Even though the 23rd, they were better than us. And that might springboard them up towards us. I mean, it's still very early in the season. They might even be in the title race by the end of the season. Can't judge their performances of just 5 games. We definitely looked undercooked today. We missed Mills, we missed Howell 100%. We've got Swindon next without them again. We're going to have to find something. Can't just rely on our Welsh Wizards. Especially Roberts playing like wank today as well. Well, first loss has come, and I think that's probably pressure off now. Malanga's have to be a right winger. That's because I put him in Ram, of course. Figured that out. If I put somebody here, they think they're playing right wing. They aren't, for the record, in case you're wondering. Up next then, Swindon. Before that, Chisco Medina's deal will go through. It won't go through till January. But the deal is done. A B rating. Probably could have got a bit more, but the board, not the board. The who did we sell him to? Whoever's manager we sold him to didn't want to pay more than that. Was it Crew? It was, yeah. And then a message here from Curtiso Milzo. Next game is important for our season, boss. I feel really good, and I'm sure I could do a better job than Malanga if you give me the chance ahead of him. Mate, respectfully, with all due respect, I would. I would absolutely give you a chance. There's a slight problem, right? Oh, wait, what? Hold on. Fifth to 11th, but he's here. I'm okay. You know what? Yes, Mills, you can have the game. Because I thought you were still away, to be completely honest, fella. Howell's exhausted, so we'll give him another game of rest. And we'll go for this, which is going to be risky, but we're doing it. We'll go like that for this game. So this is how it's going to look against Swindon Town. I haven't read any of the news, so we're going to go back and then we'll redo the match lineup. But anyway, Jinx hits 2 as Crawley beat Hartlepool. Jinx scores twice for Crawley Town in their 3-1 win against Hartlepool United. Some international friendlies going on here. Any news for us? Do we care about any of this? Not really. And the August Player of the Month shortlist was done, and it was Smythe that won it. We know that, and I think that's everything, innit? Wasn't really much to cover. Might as well not have bothered. Look at the leaderboard. I guess the league now, the league leaderboard. We have slipped a little bit down into second, but hold your horses here, ladies and gents, because a win over Swindon would put us back up into first place, as Exeter have already played their game. And they lost it. Who beat them? Because thank you. Carlisle, wonderful team. Never hated them even though they knocked out Bradford in the playoffs. But yeah, and I think Crawley got out the what would be the relegation zone with that win as well. So I guess fair play to them, ultimately. But win over Swindon would put us back in to first place. And that's all I really want. So let's go resort our team before I was so rudely interrupted by myself forgetting to read the news. I can't remember. It was in Nkosi I wanted to give a game to. Mills wanted back in. Arango we're going to start because I'm feeling bold. Mariano can have a... You know what, Mariano can have a run out. Press me against Grimsby. I'll go with that. Palacios as well. Fuck it. Why not? You're going to go. I chose 79 pace. Palacios is 75. Okay, a bit of a pace difference. That's fine. Right, we'll go with that. Fuck it. Today against Swindon then it is Duncan in goal. Nkosi as the left back. Alonso as the right back. Contreras and Galloway as the centre back. So Galloway captaining the side today. Cochrane centre mid. Mills, Cam. Palacios off the left, Martinez off the right, with Arango and Rodriguez starting up top. Arango getting his league debut up front here today at Victoria Park. Scored against Grimsby in the Papa John's, so why can't he score against Swindon in the league? So I'm saying, I don't know if it's going to come to fruition, but that's all I'm saying. It's on like Donkey Kong. Let's put the rest of the games on here. And at Victoria Park, it's Hartlepool United versus Swindon Town. With a win here, of course, we could return to the summit of the League 2 table. That'd be very good, wouldn't it? Well, we're very happy. At least I would. I don't know if all of us would be. But I would be happy about it. Excited even. But Swindon aren't to be fucked about with in their own right. They're quite good. Which is scary. But also, I'm confident. So ultimately, we'll have something here. Something will give. It's game 3, I think it is, isn't it? But while they're all sorting themselves out, I'm going to put my phone on charge real quick. United chance for the home side as we aim to regain our position up top. Will it come to fruition? Don't know. So we're going to find out today. The answer will hopefully be a resounding yes. But I'm not sure, to be honest, ladies and gents. A bit of rotation. Some players who play well against Grimsby will get some more time, because some of the players against Crawley don't deserve it. So we'll see how it goes here against Swindon Town. Nkosi try to go for a tackle on Shade here. Gutierrez is committed out, which is smart. And Nkosi will bring the ball away. We need a win to wash that match out of our mouths the last game. Arango. Rodriguez. Knocked in by Palacios. Rodriguez. Mills. Back from international duty. Tries a shot. And it's straight at Bran. Cochrane will win the header. Arango. He definitely has something in the locker. I just wish I could have loaned him out, but happy to give him game time when he deserves it. Mariano Martinez into Rodriguez, but it's off target. Decent attempt, but not on target. A good start though, in terms of attitude. Of course, he wasn't aware that ball was going, but Shade is giving it straight to Mills. And go again. Martinez won't get there. Pass was heavy. Playing with the likes of Gareth Bale anymore now. I know he's retired in real life, but he might still be on the Wales team in the game. I think I started this after he retired, so he probably won't be. Offside anyway. Against Swindon Town. And Costas in particular. We go. Alonso, who knows... Costas knows exactly where he's going. I wasn't going to change direction as well. Interesting that. A bright debut from Alonso. He's found it tricky. He's passed... Well, he's had one other game, but last game found it tricky. Mariano Martinez. The Spanish sideline here. Try to create something. Alonso kind of trips over the ball there and doesn't really get anything on it that I wanted. Oh, Jesus. Williams is off now because Alonso committed. Good ball in. Blocked by Galloway. I'm just clearing it away. I don't trust this game. Martinez coming for some assistance here. Costas went in for it. Martinez turned him smartly. And now Mills into Arango. Needs some help here. Or does he? Oh, he doesn't, but he's at the crossbar. That kid, Arango's definitely one for the future, boys. If you're like in the future, we're in the Premier League with a strike force of Rodriguez and Arango. Don't be surprised. Will he play it? And I don't know. He just keeps running. Cochran try to cut it out. Not going to happen. Galloway staying on his man, or I guess his man staying on Galloway, because there was a bit of an obstruction there for our defender. It's a good save from Duncan, and it's a corner, Swindon. I felt it was a bit. Look at that man running in. He's going to go close, isn't he? For fuck's sake! Does nobody deliver corners in anymore? I have to start doing that with every corner. Just playing it short, so everyone else does. Williams. To Costas. Decent effort, blocked by Palacios. The second one saved by Duncan. Contreras out to Nkosi. He's going to have no Palacios for support because he was down on the bottom side. Doesn't care. Nkosi spots Cochrane. I didn't get the ball there. I was trying to get the ball. I was trying to knock the ball over to Rodriguez, the on-running Rodriguez, but didn't work out, and now we're in trouble. Good play, Swindon, and another good save, Duncan. Alonso lost Williams there, tried to come back and cut out, but it's a good ball back to number 24 as his shot saved. I'm getting annoyed too, Duncan, mate. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how Cochrane didn't get that ball to play it over to Rodriguez. Looks like Ayandolo's going to actually put the ball in the area this time. Towards Costas, Contreras can cut it out. We'll get it gone, possibly for a counter here. Arango to Mills. Curtis Mills on his own. Or is he on his own? Through to Cochrane. Oh, it's a cracking save from Bran. What a counter-attack though. Nearly. Cochrane's running out of time. The more that attack went on, but did get an attempt off. And now it could be... Oh, God, it could be Swindon. Offside, right? Good save, Duncan, anyway, but against the run of play because it's offside. That's not the right expression, but I don't care. We're rolling with it. Duncan to Galloway. Mills now. Mariano Martinez. Rodriguez is asking for it. Couldn't quite get it through. It looks as if Swindon will play it away. This is quite annoying. Swindon have been better than us. We don't need that. I want to regain my spot at the top. An awful shot from Wakeling. And thankfully, even though Nkosi got a tackle in, we get away with it. Just completely mishit it. Duncan to Galloway. Contreras. Cochrane. Arango now. Palacios trying to play it back to Jaime Arango. Couldn't find the man. I knew that was going to be where it was going. I just didn't know how to cut it out. Oh my God. An interesting effort from Wakeling again, but why Contreras hasn't blocked that off? It's a good ball over. Contreras committed instead of blocking his man off there. But thankfully the shot was wank. But we're riding our luck here, boys, quite frankly. We're riding our luck. Go wait till Harry Howell's fully fit again, we can use him again. I don't understand those little passes there. I'm putting power on them and they just go like maybe a yard trickling along the field. Alonso into Mills. Rodriguez, if he was to get a goal now, it would be completely against the run of play. Mills. Arango. Pressured into a chance and wasn't the greatest of connections either. But not a bad effort. At least we've had an effort now. Rodriguez, Arango again. This time spotted Palacios, who decided not to make the run in the end. Cochrane to Rodriguez. There we go. There's a man who can shoot. It's into the defender. Now Galloway, we're pushing before half time now. We're trying to get the goal. Mills. Cochrane. Back into Curtis Mills. Curtis Mills! Good save, Bran. Tried to make it away from Arango there because he couldn't get in the way wherever he wanted to shoot it. But ultimately, shot came off. Good save, Bran. Ball in to the big man, Contreras hopefully. Gone to Ramon Alonso instead. Not enough on the header. An easy grab for Bran. It looks like we're going in goalless at the break. Something changes dramatically, which it won't. And at the break, it is Swindon Town 0, Hartlepool United 0. I mean, obviously we're the home side, but the scoreline doesn't change whichever way you flip the fucking teams around. It's 0-0. Neither team finding the breakthrough so far. Swindon have had the better of the chances, but towards the end of that half, we were building something. However, we need to find some kind of grit and determination in the second half, because we are struggling a little bit. We're out of our luck a little bit, truth be told. 1-1 between Rochdale and Newport. 0-0 between Tranmere and Crawley. 0-0 between Salford and Morecambe. 1-0 to Bradford over Sutton. And 0-0 between Forest Green and Grimsby Town. Looking at stats then, 53 to 47 in terms of possession. I thought they'd have more of the chances, but in fact, it might actually be us. 8 shots to 7. 2.6 expected goals to 1.3. I thought they had more of the opportunities, but I suppose we forced some good saves out their goalkeeper. Fair enough. Maybe we have the edge then, in that case. Second half is underway, and we're looking for just one goal so far to separate the sides. It might be enough. Palacios sends Lavinia into a daze there, but the ball can't play through to Arango. It's been a fun little game, this. Try to find a goal to break the deadlock. Yet for it to occur. Ramon Alonso into Curtis Mills. Martinez. I wanted to get to Rodriguez, and that was the plan, but then he ran behind Blake Tracy, and we couldn't get the ball to him. Of course, he gets their head there of shade. Not the most convincing back pass to the goalkeeper, but it got there, which is what matters. That's a bit more conservative here, rather than pushing up like we always do. Although there is a move here potentially on. Rodriguez into Arango. Gets caught. Rodriguez wins it back. Martinez. Cochrane. Oh, good play, and another good save from the Swindon goalkeeper, man. Good hold-up play, and Cochrane tried an effort. Thought it might have been blocked anyway by the defender. He's got his way round, and Brand still with a very good save. This goalkeeper is quite good. If he's a regen, we're keeping an eye on him. Palacios. Towards Galloway. Save again by Brand. There was a man on the line as well, just on the off chance. Wasn't going to find the back of the net, that one. Cochrane. Nkosi. Arango. Rodriguez tries to find the room, gets the room, but defender closes it down. Martinez keeps it alive. Now Mills. Now Arango. Oh, the smooth feet. The nice feet. The deflection could have sent it anywhere, but it's going to be a corner again to Hartlepool. Clayton with a block. And we have the ball now up their end still. We've had all the pressure in this second half thus far. With Palacios. Going to try in for Galloway again. It worked well last time. Didn't work this time though. Contreras keeps it alive. Into Arango. Galloway used to be a striker, don't you know? Shrugs off their challenge there. Cochrane. Alonso. Rodriguez. Oh my God, can this keeper go away? I should probably be passing this short, but it's more fun to try and get a header off of it. We move anyway. Palacios going to try and boot a bit further this time to Contreras perhaps. Rodriguez the target instead. It's going to be away only as far as Cochrane. Arango. Too many people about still. Galloway. Wait for it to open up a little bit. I think offside is Palacios. Yeah, tried to keep himself on, but could not. And he's pissed off. Understandably so. Keep going back and forth. Eventually, it's marginal. It's very marginal, but it is the correct decision. Yet to see a breakthrough in this game between Swindon and Hartlepool. Both teams have had their opportunities. Hartlepool have had the better of him, and Corsi gets the ball. Now Palacios, we go again here. Arango over. Oh, tried to find Rodriguez. Couldn't find the ball through to him. Tackled by Galloway, and we go again. We're persistent, we're insistent, we're going at top of the league whether you like it or not. Curtis Mills. Fuck my life, man. This goalkeeper is a madman. I don't know how it's 0-0 still, to be honest with you, quite frankly. They've had opportunities, we've had opportunities. Just hasn't been a goal yet, I guess. In good goalkeeping performances. Late tackle by Cochrane. The ref's going to allow play to continue. Now, on Palacios. Rodriguez into Mills, who might be a very close call there, I was going to say. He might be offside, and he was. We're going to have to fucking find someone off the bench. Something's got to give. Maybe Jean-Paul Sarr is the one. Bring on Nezovic as well. Anything. We'll bring on some of the other players just to see if we can find anything. Any winner in this match. This has been a pain in the arse. Nezovic, Ochoa and Sarr on for Cochrane, Palacios and Arango. Good performances all around, but just haven't been able to find the breakthrough. Maybe one of these men can do the breaking of the through. Yeah, that will all just fall to shit now, and Corsi very well closing down as well. I'm starting to like Nkosi more and more I use him, to be honest. I didn't think I'd see him as a future in this team, but I've been proven wrong so far. Sarr to Ochoa. Back into Sarr. Rodriguez. Oh, he's mishit it. I thought the keeper was going to come out and I was going to lob him. But then I'd already lobbed it and I couldn't lock onto it a second time. Ah, it's so stupid from me. Although I kind of just hoped the keeper would come out, really. Ah, I've bollocksed it now, innit? Blocked by Ramon Alonso, it goes to Mills. I mean, it's been all us. We're the ones who lose out here if we don't get a win here. Ochoa, Rodriguez. Sarr comes back onside. It's through to Rodriguez. Why not? That's why not. The keeper's a fucking madman. He's just going to say, if anything, I shoot at him today. Bruv. Can't find a breakthrough. On course, he's out of position. Should be Galloway's. We'll knock it to Nkosi. Bring it away again. I just can't find a way through. Oh, Mills. Nice Lavigne. For Swindon. Ball in. Caught by Duncan. Risky but rewarding in the end. Out to Martinez. Lads, we have got 10 minutes to find a winner here. This ain't no cup game. Won't get no extra time after this. Rodriguez into Mills. Or into Nezovic, sorry. Now Rodriguez. Try to find Mills. Can't find a way through. Mills, or sorry, Nezovic gets the foot in. I just remember I swapped them about. Good block by Duncan. We just left the striker open there, but Duncan with a good save. Fran Ochoa now. Will we get late opportunity? Rodriguez. Sarr, please. Sarr, please. Oh, fuck off then. If you don't want to play properly, don't play at all, you prick. Ah, fuck's sake. That might have been it for us boys and girls, ladies and gents. We're giving it our all, but like, they've been fucking strong. And Brown especially has been world-class goalkeeper today. And they might get the winner now. Still time for either team to do it, but I just think we might have blown our last good chance. It's intercepted by Nezovic. It'll come to Alonso. Curtis Mills. Please, boys. Please. Someone make fucking room here. Mills ain't just doing this on his own, or is he? He might have to. Nezovic! Oh! I thought I'd gone in. He's put it wide. Fuck off. No one can shoot on target. And when we do, it's this bloody goalkeeper. This might be the only 0-0 you see in the series if it stays like this. But, what a goalkeeper performance from the Swindon goalkeeper. I can't even be mad too much, because it's been a hell of a performance, a hell of a day for him. How long have we got? 4 minutes. We've still got a chance, boys. Achawa can't win that. Of course, he tried to spot it here. Paid if we lose now. For all the chances we've had. It's away by Nezovic. Sar. Achawa's asking for it. Achawa's going to go as well. Rodriguez wants it. Oh, he's just run the wrong way. Just run the wrong way. And that will end that, I think. Very rare you'll see this on the channel. The 0-0 draw at Victoria Park. But that feels like a loss, honestly. That feels like a loss. What a goalkeeping performance from their goalkeeper. My days. That's his point. That is his point completely. Man of the match goes to him 100% without a shadow of a doubt. Fucking hell. Both teams unable to break down the other. And we see no goals here at Victoria Park. It's a rare result to see a 0-0, but the result is probably correct as well, despite us having more of the opportunities. Just ain't our day, it ain't their day, it's nobody's day. But we had the better of the chances, as you can see here. 55 to 45 possession, 18 shots to 8, with 10 of them going on target, and 5.3 expected goals to 1.7. We really pushed for it that second half, and we just couldn't get through. And there's one man who's at fault for that, and I will show you him in a minute, because he's on the opposing team, but he's a bastard who didn't let us score. 8 rate for Galloway was our best player. We were strong in defence as well as we were in attack. 7.9 for Mariano Martinez, and a clean sheet, and a 7.8 for Logan Duncan. Saved whatever he needed to when it came his way. 4 shots on goal, 4 saves, and another clean sheet for the Scotsman. Alonso, 7.7. Decent ratings all round. It didn't happen for us today in terms of scoring, and man of the match goes to Connor Brand, who gets only an 8.1. How, I've no idea, because look at that. All over the fucking joint. 10 shots on his goal, 10 saves, none conceded. Blake Tracy with a good performance as well. Stopping us when he could, 7.8. I mean, we were the better team, but Swindon held out, and their goalkeeper did all the fucking work. So fair play, I guess, at the end of the day. A 0-0 draw. Not only hurts us, to be honest, rather than helping us in any way. Bradford won again, though. That's not too bad. As long as you don't cost us automatic promotion. Oh, man. We did keep a clean sheet, though, didn't we? It was a 0-0. Give everything. All the chances in the world, and there was just save after save after save. Oh, my God. Play for the 0-0. No, we played for fucking a win. In the end, it ends 0-0. Would Howell have made a difference? Probably would have been the difference maker today, but he was exhausted. I take responsibility for my decisions, but he was exhausted. He just came back from international duty, and he was tired. Maybe a bench appearance might have been the move for him, but give him a full recovery and we'll be fine with him being fully recovered from Morecambe, which is absolutely fine, because that's a big game. Need to let you know that I've been reading some stuff, some of the stuff that people have been saying lately about me and my future. I just wanted to ask you to give me another chance to prove I'm the right man for a job here. Of course you are, mate. I know the result wasn't what we've been looking for, but I'm really pleased you gave me the chance to play. No worries, fella. Well, very rare that you get a 0-0 draw, but that's the way it ended, and we missed our chance to regain top spot, which is kind of annoying, to be honest with you, but at the same time, we'll take it, because it could have been worse. A 0-0 draw against Swindon, And at the moment we are now second after 7 games. Exeter sit top with Tranmere in the other auto spot. Morecambe, who we're playing next, in 4th. Grimsby in 5th. Forest Green in 6th. And Gillingham in 7th currently as we are looking at that table. Moffat has finished his position change from a right back to a left back. Probably won't lose or gain any rating. But we'll keep working on him. What drill do we want to put on him? Kind of want to add a bit of pace to him, if I'm being honest. We'll keep working on him though, as we go. Actually, how many weeks does each one take? I'll go with the inverted for a bit. Fuck it. Right then, up next. Morecambe. Important now, even more important than it was before. After that draw against Swindon. We haven't won a game today yet, which is slightly concerning. But at the same time, we've only lost the 1. We've drawn 2. We've got Morecambe and Doncaster to finish off the episode. Morecambe in the playoff spot will not be an easy run. And I believe Doncaster hanging around as well. 12th place, so quite a way off. I mean, it's only a 2-point gap. We're still very early in the season. But they've only lost once this season as well, like we have. So not bad season so far for Doncaster. Taking a look then at the news after this. Missed chances cost Hartlepool and Swindon. Deadlock. Wasteful finishing saw Hartlepool United held by Swindon Town. Nezovic was presented with the best opportunity of the game, but lacked composure at the vital moment on a frustrating day for Hartlepool United fans. Yeah. Annoying. Why didn't you roll from Moffat? I could tell you in a minute, but we'll read this article first. Fans are used to seeing Moffat play as a right back, so it will come as a surprise to learn that the manager now wants to try him as a left back. Does the boss see this as a permanent switch or as a short-term change of role to help Moffat develop his all-round game? It's a permanent switch, or at least until Alonso's done at the club, which probably will be never. I don't know. We'll see how Alonso goes. But because Alonso is now the right back, it does mean Moffat will have to transition to the left back. And we've got Morecambe now with some players tired, which is kind of annoying. We're going to have to some of them are just going to have to power through. For a defence, we can bring in McDonald. Wherever the fuck he is. Where is he? Oh, because he had the injury. I put him in the reserves, didn't I? McGregor comes in for Alonso. And of course, the most important change, Harry Howell. He comes in because, my God, do we need goals. I'm going to start Nezovic this time. Mills on the bench because he's slightly tired. I think he'd bring the Rango on, but we'll leave him there. So that is the team for Morecambe. Then we're just going to switch the captaincy across to Contreras. And that's how we'll roll for this one then. At Town Park, we've got Duncan in goal, Moffat as a left back, McGregor right back, Contreras centre back and captain alongside McDonald. Cochrane centre mid, Nezovic at cam with Ochoa at left wing, Roberts right wing, Howell and Rodriguez up top as the strikers. Without further ado then, at Town Park is Morecambe versus Hartlepool United. Make sure we've got all the results on first though, because I'm nosy. The 4th game of the 5 today. A win, absolutely necessary now. After dropping points against Crawley and Swindon. Falling a little bit. But Harry Howell got 6 goals so far this season. Well, I'm concerned. Mainly because Morecambe were up there along with us and we've not been in the greatest of form this episode. if we don't win here, it could cause issues. There is your Hartlepool United team.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
Right then, well, in Morecambe at the Bazuma Arena. Definitely didn't just Google that, or the Globe Arena if you want to call it that original name. 3 points needed for both teams. Morecambe beat us. They may go top. I don't remember their goal difference. If we beat Morecambe, we may go top. That's what's on the line here. Exeter also play today. I need to keep an eye on them. Moffat is in. Rodriguez is in. Should have left it for Nezovic. An awful shot from Rodriguez. Took too long with it. And just kind of tried to smack it. No technique on it. More just a welly and hope. Which is not what we need in this kind of match. Cochrane. Try to win the header. He does, but it comes to Morecambe's player here. Donald reads that perfectly, then gets absolutely sliced. Man's just come back from an injury, will he relax? Good save by Duncan, but I believe Stockton is against, or not against anyone, he's offside. I mean, he's against Hartlepool, of course, but I know what I'm trying to say, but wrong word just keeps coming out. McDonald now to Contreras. We need to be smart here. Not dumb. That's what I'm very good at being. So just McGregor to Nezovic was actually meant for Roberts. It does get intercepted when we try and get it to our Welsh winger. Nezovic to McGregor. Inside to Ethan Roberts now. Just try and find a route through. There is Cochrane there. Choa coming in off the side. Back into Cochrane. Blocked by Badeau. And as the commentators were just saying before the Cochrane shot, we could end the day top. Cochrane, it's blocked by Badeau again. That could have been sailing top corner, you just don't know. I mean, Morecambe are on it today. So are we. Harry Howell. Oh, good save by Ripley. Nezovic can't find a teammate there for that header. And the ball will now go back into the possession of the home side. Good tackle by Contreras. He's going to try and brute force his way through, which hasn't worked. We're now missing a centre-back. Doing enough time to get back. Shot is greedy. And also straight at Duncan. Now we go. Maybe using our pace would be the best move. I don't really know where Ochoa's gone there. It was meant to go for him, but he wandered off into the midfield. Crawley, the player to watch here from Morecambe today. I'd say we watch Harry Howell, but we are the ones with the Harry. Free kick somewhere apparently. Been brought back. And this fly just bugger off. Tackle McDonald as per usual. He's a good tackler, but after that, McDonald's a bit iffy sometimes. Rodriguez. Ochoa coming in. Front Ochoa. Saved by Ripley. Straight at him. Don't know if it would go wrong there because the defender kind of got in the way. McDonald has climbed very high to win that header and it's gone to none of his teammates. Offside against Morecambe. Against Crawley this time. Been a while since we've seen a goal from this club. Last what we did see was a very lucky one from Labohang Malangu. And that 3-1 loss to Crawley. 0-0 draw against Swindon means it was no goals last game, but we might see one today. Hopefully we do. Although if the passing's going to be like that, I'm going to be very annoyed. It was quite obvious what I was going to do, but I still hoped it would go through anyway. Oh, Contreras, I've committed Contreras. Oh, bollocks. Oh, bollocks. Okay, well, that's a simple pass across to the... I don't know what I'm doing. And more importantly, I don't know what McDonald's doing. I know he's doing his best to try and cover one guy, but go for the other guy who's in open space, please, next time. I can't blame McDonald. He's kind of left on his own. Who was he marking, though? He should have stayed on Stockton. Pain in the arse. I knew it was a goal as soon as I committed Contreras. And of course, it's fucking Stockton. He's way too good for Morecambe, man. Probably got like 4 goals already this season. 3. Oh, never mind then. Probably have 4 before the end of the day, or maybe even 5. Well, Morecambe take the lead. Not what we wanted. Maybe it's what we deserve. No excuses today so far, apart from maybe a couple of janky goals. I've just not been good enough. Howell. Good save by Ripley. Didn't know where that was going to go. Even I didn't know where that was going to go. I was in for the bottom left. So how it went there, I don't know. Save anyway, and it's going to be a corner. Roberts to deliver. Towards Contreras. He's got the height. He just doesn't have the ability, and it looks like he's picked up a knock as he's gone up for that as well. Moffat with a good tackle. Ball won back by McGregor. Nezovic. Rodriguez. Oh. Cochrane. Ah, he's got a shoulder injury. It could be a dislocated or it could just be a bruise. I'm hoping it's just a bruise because it's Rafa Contreras. Fine, he can soldier on with it. Ochoa. Nezovic. Again, not enough attacking movement, to be honest, boys. If I'm being, dead ass. Again, they're sitting very far back as well. Commit Contreras again. I'm a fucking moron. I don't learn from my mistakes. Why is there a fly on my TV? Could it not, please? The window is open. Just go out of it. Corner anyway from Morecambe. Headed away. Not fully away though. Good rob by Nezovic. Lose it, we win it back. Contreras. That's a foul. Okay. I guess we're not doing fouls anymore. We've outlawed them. Ochoa. Howell. Off to Rodriguez. 1-1. That's what we needed. A smooth bit of play like that. And our number 9 puts us back in the game. And it's Harry Howell, a key part of that goal. Goal even, not cool. It's not Christmas. Ultimately, it leads to an equaliser. It's a nice little layoff after a good run from the Welshman and a composed finish from the Peruvian. 1-1 here at the Mazuma Stadium. That's what we needed. Confidence boost, if nothing else. Fourth goal of the season for C-Rod. And it's 1-1 here in Morecambe. Contreras' injury seems to have worn off, which is good. Moffat, good tackle, which is good. Ochoa can't play his teammate or his opponent there, but 3 minutes of added time, 10.5. Found an equaliser before the half-time whistle, which is A-OK by me. And the injury of Contreras has worn off. Ochoa. Oh, it's for Cochrane. That was for... Come on, game. Give me something. At least make it look like you want to pass it to the right player, and if you don't actually want to. Good cover by McDonald, and that'll be half-time. I'm booting off the pitch to avoid any complications. But that just... It's simple passes that don't get to the targets. I'm confused sometimes. Rodriguez and Contreras having a little convo there. Stockton putting Morecambe in the lead with our Peruvian number 9 giving us the equaliser. Who's more? Morocco, probably Morocco, yeah. Oh no, Morecambe. I thought you meant just in general. No, who I'm against is Morecambe. Harrogate drawing 0-0 with Gillingham. 1-0 to Forest Green over Colchester. 1-0 to Stevenage over Grimsby. 1-0 to Sutton over Leyton Orient. 0-0 between Bradford and Exeter. 0-0 between Carlisle and Crewe. As I scroll down, even though scrolling's broken still. 1-0 to Doncaster over Salford. 0-0 between Swindon and Tranmere. 1-0 to Rochdale over Crawley. 0-0 between Newport and Barrow. And 1-1 between Mansfield and AFC Wimbledon. We'll take that at the break though, 1-1. Stats probably favour them. Oh, they favour us, never mind. 61 to 39 turns of possession, 8 shots to 3, with 2.3 expected goals to 1.4. We're in pole position to try and get a lead into the second half. Fingers crossed we can. And we can maybe, potentially, depending on the extra result. I forgot what it was. I think it was a 0-0 draw, wasn't it? Maybe find top spot again. Still got one more game after this though, so we'll see where we finish this episode. McDonald, clean tackle, convincing tackle as well. Contreras, Ochoa, Rodriguez. Oh, wins the tackle but won't get the ball out of it, which is kind of annoying. Nezovic, heavy touch. Can't win the ball back either with Cochrane. Oh no, please let me stay as Moffat. I don't want to be Contreras. I think I'll switch to Contreras when I want to, rather than the game doing it for me. Saved by Duncan. Mayer coming on from Mandash. Dale to swing the ball in for the home side. Ball away by Ochoa. It's going to come back in. Duncan grabs Moffat out to Contreras. Not really who I expect to be counter-attacking with, to be honest. We'll take our time with it instead. That's referee. Nah, hold on a minute. I've already played the ball off. Have I not? Was that Stockton who played the ball off? Oh, fair play. Not respected. It's kind of dangerous the way he's gone in, that's all. Contreras, I'm trying to clear it. He's taking 2 touches before he does. Howell won't win the header because he's 5'6". McDonald gets outplayed. And that's over the top from Stockton, but that could have been a problem. Why is Harry Howell... No. Why has Harry Howell got an injury? Who? No. We can't be having this. Morecambe have come out with this second half charging for goals here. We need to make our own opportunities here. They're sat very far back, which does not make it easy. Roberts back to Nezovic. Rodriguez. Cochrane. Tries one, just over. Not too shabby, but not in the back of the net, which is where we won it. Sambisa coming off the Hunter. Played it short. We didn't mark him like I was usually going to do because I was yawning. don't understand how everything's a foul. Yeah, you better be injured as well, mate, because you're injured on my players, you'll come. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, this game can fucking suck itself. This game can absolutely just go and suck itself, man. How's that find a way in? I mean, defensively I've done quite badly, but... Duncan, mate, come on. How does... if I do that up there and it's a save. But because it's me, it's gone in. Fucking Christ. Stockton's got a knock for Morecambe now. Immediate equaliser. Nope, it's blocked out to Roberts. And I can't cross it before he tackle me. They better not fucking time waste, and we're so annoyed. Good ball. If it makes it. Which it doesn't, McGregor deals with it. Nezovic now. Move then, fucking Roberts, mate, you're a winger. Ah, it's a good tackle from Nezovic there. Rodriguez, I think he kept himself on, I don't know at this point, honestly. Anything could happen because I'm getting no fouls against me, but they're getting fouls against them. Oh, referee! Not every little thing is a foul. Bring up fucking Mills. Gibson from Melbourne. Might lose again. Frustrating, but what can you do? That second goal doesn't make sense to go in. Could be third if we're not careful. It's a good ball in, but Duncan has it. Counter, boys. Counter while they're up the pitch still. Harry Howell. Mills is there again. Inside to Rodriguez. Not Rodriguez, it's Nezovic. He gets a second bite. Rodriguez. Oh my god. We fucking stink. I'm sorry, but we had all the time in the world there to score a goal and we've gone and not done it. Saved by Duncan. I bet. It's not going to be at him, and Rodriguez. You know what? Fine. Good job, McDonald. Googled it. Looked up. Show it to Mills. Oh, it's what? Okay. You know what? Yeah. Just walk into me and tackle me. Because this fucking audio bullshit doesn't seem to ever want. There's no way for me to fix it. There's a man there, pass it to him. I've got one more game to play, but I can't board. The audio's fixed itself now the game's over. That's weird, that, innit? 57 to 43 in terms of possession, 16 shots to 10, 4.4 expected goals, 2.7, and yet we lost. Shot accuracy and everything, but our shot accuracy wasn't great. Despite that, I feel robbed, and I was robbed. So ultimately, it's now a loss. Poggers. Man of the match for us was Moffat, 7.7. Our goal was scored by Rodriguez, who got 7.4, and the assist was from Harry Howell, who got 7.1. And then for them, in fact, actually, I just kind of want to have a look at Duncan's rating here. 9 shots as goal, 6 saves, 3 conceded. Not too bad. A 7 rating. Did all he could, really. That second goal fucking pissed me off. They were trying to get the ball clear. It just wouldn't let me get the ball clear as per usual, and then they got the third. So that's the way it goes sometimes, unfortunately. Again, we needed to win. We go and lose. Maybe we're not ready for the next division. And I just smashed through someone with Nesevic at the end. For them, Crawley gets man of the match. A goal and 2 assists and an 8.5. Stockton with a goal, an 8.2 and an injury. A goal and an assist from Sambisa as well off the bench. An 8.1 for him. Ripley having a good day in between the sticks. 6 shots, 5 saves, 1 goal. Conceded. Let's kind of look at some of their player ratings, to be honest. Some decent regens in there potentially too. Who was that other one I just saw there? It was Dale or something. Blake Dale. He might be one to have a little look at. Oh, I'm annoyed. It's my own fault as well. Exeter fucking lost to Bradford as well. We could have taken advantage and gone top. But we fucked it. That's probably what they're going to tell us here. Oh, mate. Don't ask me where I went all wrong. I did all I could, and the game was like, yeah, do more, mate. We had that equaliser, and then in the end, they went Morecambe's way for a third instead. Bullshit bastard game. That's all I'm saying about that. This game is so painful to play sometimes. It's always the player they pick out on the opposing side that actually has a good game just because. That kid Crawley, he had a fucking. Like, they were talking about him at the start of the match. Then he goes and gets that stupid goal that should never be going in a million years. It is a load of wank, in my opinion. My professional, managerial opinion. Mariano Martinez have got on loan to Elche. That would be fine by me. Only for a short-term period, though. He looks quite good. He looks very good. But it does mean we'll have to part ways either Munoz or Roberts, and it probably won't be Roberts. It probably won't be Munoz either. I don't know which way we're going to go with that. It's a long way down the line anyway. Today I just want to end on some kind of positive note because it's been a negative stream all day long. Been poor. And we've fallen a little bit in the league table. Tranmere are now in the top spot with 17 points. Morecambe and Exeter have the the promotion spots, I should say. We're now in the playoffs with Forest Green, Bradford City, and Doncaster, who we play next, joining us in those areas. It's been a bit of a stinky episode, truth be told. Draw against Grimsby, loss against Crawley, a draw against Swindon, and a loss against Morecambe. Yet to win today, with one game to go. That I don't even want to play, but I will, because it's the whole point of the series, to play 5 games per episode. But I'll be happy to have a weekend off from this. That's why I take the weekends not doing these fucking Hartlepool career modes, because it just gives me a break from this ass backwards game. I'm not going to go into full complaint mode, but just some of this shit today has been a bit stinky. Sambisa nets in Morecambe's 3-1 win against Hartlepool. Sambisa managed to grab a goal in Morecambe's 3-1 win against Hartlepool United. And that's really the only news story from that. Antwerp lost to Dinamo Zagreb. Sutherland not doing too well over there. Let's have a little check quickly. How the Belgian league's shaping up. Antwerp are up there, you know, second place. In a title race like we are. I'm hoping Sutherland's enjoyed himself and having a good career. We're back for him. But my manager rating's excellent. I've not really done much. I'm at 98 apparently. Tell you most of these objectives won't get done, but that's fine. As long as we stay in the job, I'm not really arsed. So, final game of the day then, against Doncaster. I've said it for all the games so far today, and I'll say it one more time, just to jinx myself. This has to be a win. Put Munoz in, and we'll give it Howell on the bench. I think he's more of a super. It seems like he's more of a super sub. At 67, he's gone up, but he hasn't hit his potential yet. Promising. And I think that's just the team we go with here. Except for Mills comes in. I've got hiccups, man. Right, that is the team for this game against Doncaster. We just need to go all out with hope. Duncan at goal now, hitting the 70 overall. 66 for Moffat now at left back. Alonso right back. Contreras and Galloway the centre backs, with Galloway with the captain's armband. Cochrane in centre mid alongside Curtis Mills, who's now back up to 70. I think he's back up to 70 for a while now, but he is our cam spot. Ochoa now at 70 as well. Munoz off the right with a 69 rating. Rodriguez has gone up to 67. He'll grow like a train though. And Sarr with a 70 rated. And he's the strike partner today. Turn the goal news on, and we'll get into this. They play 5 at the back, so that's going to be headache material. Exeter play Leyton Orient, and Tranmere and Morecambe play each other. Okay. But actually, I was going to have that as the only game on, but I can look at them anyway at half time, so I'm not really arsed. So, final game of today, Hartlepool United versus Doncaster Rovers at Victoria Park. Let's get into it. How long are we in this stream? 2 hours 35, so probably just over 3 hours, which is kind of where I'm expecting each of these episodes to be anyway. These are long streams, but not like, you know, crazy long. And it's once every 2 days, so there's plenty of time to watch them, even if you don't watch them in one sitting. We have to win. I've said that every time, but we have to win. Oh, bit of a headache's coming on. That's probably just because of heat and annoyance. I've got a window open and everything, but it's just too warm. It's a brilliant day outside. Maybe shouldn't have done an episode, but I've done one now. I will be doing one, and we will complete it after this game. I can go and upload it, and then I can go get about my day. And you guys can get on with yours. 5 at the back. Molyneux's had a good start to the season. He was nominated for an award, I think. There was somebody else as well from Doncaster, but I can't remember who.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
For the Player of the Month award for August. Come on, Hartlepool, please, I beg. It might not get us top by the end of this episode. In fact, it definitely won't. Because if Tranmere or Morecambe get points out of their game, which is guaranteed, either way, either Tranmere get 3, Morecambe get 3, or they get 1 each, they'll still be clear of us. So, we won't be top by the end of this episode. But a win here would help a lot, wouldn't it, boys? Sar, tips that, comes back to Martin Munoz. Mills. Cochrane from range. Why not? That's why not. First of all, because he took on his weaker foot. But not the worst effort in the world from Jack Cochrane. Mills heads it down to, well, towards Munoz's general direction. Sar. Ramon Alonso. Exeter leading their game early on, which is an issue. Still above us. I can drop points, please, as well. Good save, Duncan. Don't know why I took it from that far, to be honest, because that could have been an easy 1-0 for Doncaster Rovers there. Hasn't ended up being because he's taking the long shot. That guy doing the chicken dance at the corner. Can't fool me, Molyneux. I know you're going short. You know what? That's fine. I'm too tired and too warm to get mad. It's a good corner. I think Duncan's dove out of the way, which is what I'm getting annoyed about. But I'm not even gonna, you know, saying about it. What's the point? It's a good shot. I don't know if it's deflecting, that's why Duncan's dove out the way, or maybe it's just because he's a fucking complete moron. I'm not really sure which way it's gonna go there. I think probably the moron direction. Biggins gives Doncaster the lead. It's been a fucking woeful episode today. We've either not, well, we haven't won any. We either won or we've lost or drawn, and we always have conceded first, I think. And one game where we scored first, and that was the Grimsby one. We ended up dropping points in that one. The rest of them we've been fucking wank. Referee. Only yellow for Ben Close. Close to a red. Stupid tackle. Now, obviously, I'm not going to shoot this, so I don't know why I'm going through the motions, but it's a free kick in the way of Hartlepool. I'll try and float this into a correct player, but I probably won't go to the correct player. Thar. Rodriguez. Wasn't for Rodriguez, just the record. We'll go with it. Cochrane. This might be for Rodriguez, though. Block. Seaman. Wait. Good effort from the Peruvian, but it's blocked. I think Kurt would have got it anyway, but better safe than sorry, as they always say. Fans in Hartlepool loud. And that's going to make him even louder. Jean-Paul Sarr with a header into the back of the net to make it 1-1. Fucking hell. Whether we deserve it or not is irrelevant. I bloody needed that. That Choa delivering it in, I think it was, wasn't it? Good header from Sarr, and the keeper tries to save it, but can't do much about it. Quality header from Jean-Paul Sarr. United chant bursting out around Victoria Park now. And Jabu, happy with that. 1-1 early on in this one. Could be a goal fest. You know, I'll take that as long as we win said goal fest. I want to try and get a good goal difference and good defensive stats, but this game makes it so bloody difficult. Even when I tackle, I don't get the ball, and then the keeper dives out the way. Close. Not close with that one. A goal kick goes Hartlepool's way. Fly really has nothing better to do than annoy me. Morecambe to Curtis Mills. Ref. That must not be wankers. Barlow likes to get yellow. I'm gonna have yellows by the end of this game, the way it's going. A little further out here, and I don't know if I'm gonna have Sarr on it, to be honest. Ochoa, try to knock it down. Wasn't really meant for him, but nearly worked. Mills can't get around because he knows exactly where I'm going. Cochrane gets his pass intercepted. It's lunging so much, man. Oh, I'm an idiot. Got 2-1 to be honest. Good save, Duncan. Bounces back to them though. And I've tackled and it's still theirs. Good save by Duncan again. God forbid I make a tackle and get the ball, you know. Galloway off to Alonso. Gonna go for a run here because Munoz ain't fucking making it. Never mind. But why Munoz wasn't making the run though, to be fair. For real though. Not bad effort from Molyneux off the edge of the area. It kind of opened up for him because my defence decided to go away from it. Oh my god. I don't want to play any more of this game. Can we just jump to... I mean, we can just jump to result, but I don't know which way it's going to go. I'm tired. It's probably because of the heat. Galloway out to Alonso. Refa fucking re. That's going to be a second yellow, isn't it? Oh, it is as well. Alright. Well, there'll be fucking more on these stupid tackles then, Barlow, mate, respectively. Doncaster down 10 men. And they're not going to make a change. Barlow is off. If anything, that should open up the game for us. And immediately, we take advantage of the man advantage. Carlos Rodriguez making it 2-1. Immediately, as the man gets sent off, we managed to find a goal to put us in the lead. Talk about taking advantage immediately. What a finish as well. 5th of the season now for the number 9. And a lead deserved. Probably not actually, to be honest. I don't give a fuck. But now Doncaster a man light. And Ochoa. Oh, it was a good run by Ochoa, but no one really in the correct position. Mills was kind of there, but his shot was blocked, as you saw. Good tackle, Galloway. Kind of quite in those scenarios because I just don't know which way the game's going to fucking play me. Because I want to make a tackle, but I don't know if it's going to be a tackle where I get the ball with no problem, or if it's going to go for a penalty. And honestly, it's 50-50 in this game. Mills. Ochoa. Close down. Cochrane. Oh! Just over that bar by Jack Cochrane. Not far off by any means. Kind of didn't hit it the way he wanted to. I thought it would dip under and into the back of the net. Just over. With Donny down to 10 men. And Hartlepool a man up and a goal up. It's hard to see us losing this, but don't tempt fate with this fucking video game. I'll tell you that much for free. Omar Alonso didn't pass it to the correct player, and now we've lost the ball. Lovely. Picked up by Galloway. Mills takes a heavy touch, but does keep it for a change. Cochrane out to Ochoa. Can we get third before the break? That would be very nice if we could. Ochoa. Try to take them all on and go for a pass in, but or maybe a shot, I don't know. Ultimately, it hasn't worked out. Whatever the plan was from Fran Ochoa. 4 minutes of added time at the end of the half. For what? I don't know. Probably all the fouls. I presume. And the red card. Probably didn't help matters either. Bringing us with pressure on. It works. Not a grace of balls, but it can still work. I don't know what that fucking pass was from Munoz. But it nearly led into a goal from Carlos Rodriguez. Nearly second of the day for the Peruvian. Getting tangled in earphones. This is fun. I'm having fun. As we cross it in with Ochoa now. Towards Galloway. Ever closer to that third goal. Cochrane's had a close one. Rodriguez, and now Ewan Galloway with a headed effort just over the bar. Second half could be fun, boys. The second half could be a lot of fun. Either that or it could all fall apart, which, the way this episode's been, I'm expecting the latter, to be honest. And that will be half-time, surely. 2-1 at the break. Then it was a close battle, a very close battle. One that I would argue Doncaster had the better of in the first half, but Aidan Barlow getting sent off and Doncaster going down to 10 men has opened up the game completely here now, and it's a lead for Hartlepool. Rodriguez getting the leading goal after Sart equalised following Biggins' opener here at Victoria Park. We do have a lead. 2-1 at the break. Taking a look around the grounds then. Gillingham 2-1 up over Mansfield. 1-1 between Wimbledon and Newport. 1-0 to Barrow over Crawley. 1-1 between Rochdale and Swindon Town. 1-0 to Morecambe against Tranmere in that top of the table clash. Salford drawing 0-0 with Carlisle. Crewe drawing 0-0 with Bradford. Exeter leading 1-0 against Leyton Orient. I think they would go top at the moment. Or no, Morecambe would go top at the moment. Sutton 1-0 up over Grimsby Town. 1-0 between Colchester and Stevenage, with that 1-0 in favour of Colchester. And Harrogate winning against Forest Green with a 1-0 difference as well. Taking a look at the stats, it's been all... Well, it was all Doncaster, and it's been all us ever since that red card. 54-46 in terms of possession, 9 shots to 6, and 3.2 expected goals to 1.5. Shot accuracy from us, not exactly in our department, but we've got the goals, and that's what matters. And we've got a man advantage, which is the more important part, in my personal opinion. And that close guy could be easy pickings for another potential sending off if we want to go down that route. How does Contreras get shrugged off like he's nothing? He's 6'6". It's a great save from Duncan, don't get me wrong, but how is Contreras getting shrugged off that far? Cracking hand to it from the Scotsman. Corner now for Doncaster. A man down, but a chance here for Doncaster to make it not even matter. At least get back into the game. Ball away. Not away, it's back by Rodriguez. Interesting. So the reason he's a striker. Try to head out a goal. Munoz. He's got room here. He's got Sarr as well, but can't thread the ball through. Contreras comes across with his strength. This time does not get out strength, but gets out something. I don't really know what's happened there. Thankfully, it doesn't lead to a Doncaster goal. I'm not really sure how we've lost the ball in that situation. Doncaster have had the better of the game, but Duncan's had a good day, and we've got a man advantage now. Can the ball go to the correct player, please? Good tackle, Galloway. Moffat into Sarr, which was the correct player. I'm going to have to start addressing who's the correct player I'm passing to. Rodriguez can't get the ball under his spell there, and it's going to be away by Doncaster. Maybe a little Harry Howell needing to make a move onto the pitch. Field of play. It's a ball out to Seaman. Ball in. Galloway will head. Not with any power, which is what I expected him to do. Cochrane will get it after Galloway wins it a second time. Rodriguez, I mean, not what we were trying to do whatsoever. There was an easy pass, a simple pass on there. We've decided not to go for the easy pass. Decided to try and put on a pass of the season towards Ochoa. We're doing the ball back eventually. Moffat. Need Ochoa to do something. If he's not going to do anything, we're going to bring on Palacios, alright? Still does feel like they have 11 men. It feels like it's difficult to break down the defence. That's a foul. Okay. I guess we're not doing fouls again. I say that, they've got a red card. Oh my god. Fuck off. Good save, Duncan. They're just picking us apart. Doncaster have been the better team in the second half, and they've got a man less. What are we doing, boys? Besides being idiots. If they get a point or even 3 points out of this, I can't be arsed. I'll genuinely just be so annoyed. Should be headed away by Ochoa. It's not fully away. Alonso gets a header to it. It's back in. And it's flicked by Miller. It's a goal kick. Thank God. Bit of head tennis there with both teams getting involved. And Miller tried to flick it towards the goal. Not a very good attempt. That genuinely could have gone anywhere. That's more my concern there. Duncan to Galloway. Now Ramon Alonso. Mills. Munoz. Ball in. Oh! Oh, that's dirty. Cochrane. Oh, tries to flash it across the face of goal. But that was a dirty fucking pass from Munoz there, man. Rodriguez continue to try and press. Not going to find it, are we? No, some crossfield diags from Doncaster here. Showing off their passing range despite being 2-1 down. You've got to respect it, I guess. I don't really know if you have to. More of a optional choice, I think. Ball in and saved by Duncan. We're going to make some changes. I'm not convinced by this team, even though we're up. We'll bring on Roberts as well. And we'll bring on Big Nez. Ronaldo will continue to play. 20 minutes to go. Still a goal up, but despite being the man down, Doncaster have been firing on all cylinders. I didn't even turn that way with Sarr, so I'd like the ball back and we'll have a redo, please. Cochrane try to find something. Moffat try to find something. Anyone try to find anything. We need a third goal or we're going to probably pay for it. Moffat makes a challenge and the substitutions are going to come into effect now for Hartlepool United. Roberts, Howell and Nezovic coming on. For Sarr, Munoz and Mills. Throw in Doncaster. 1-2 there. Good tackle, Contreras. just doesn't. It just doesn't, does it? It just doesn't! I fucking hate this game. Why does the ball never go where I want it to go? I can't be fucked. I actually can't be fucked. I don't understand. How does the ball just not simply go down the line? Oh, mate. And then nobody's marking Miller, who I thought he was offside, but maybe that's just a fucking fantastic run. I'm in disarray. I don't know. Can we start all over again? Is Miller even offside? I'll do a little VAR check. Of course he's not. It's a fantastic ball and a fantastic run that we didn't pick up, and somehow Duncan didn't save. But I don't understand how the pass is messing up here. I took extra time. I mean, I think the first part was that the ball was along the ground. I put that over the man, but game can make up its own story. If we lose to fucking Doncaster, boys, I'm resigning. I'm not resigning, but like, considering it. Heavily considering resigning. Why have they been so good at 10 men? Why have they been better at 10 men? Please, Harry. Yeah, that's more fucking like it, you little pricks. Oh, need a guaranteed goal. Bring on this man. I want to headbutt my controller, genuinely. Why do we suddenly spring into life once they've scored, huh? I still think a 3-all's in the cards here, I'm not even going to lie. Like, genuinely. They've been so much better with 10 men than they have with 11, I don't understand it. I'll never understand it. 3-2 anyway at Victoria Park. They say I wanted more goal-filled games. I had a 0-0 today, but beyond that, every game's had goals. Oh, yeah, of course, when I win it, I have to lose it back immediately. It's too good for me to keep it for what I deserve, you know. Alonso. Oh, lock. Change the player quicker. I understand why I didn't lock on to fucking Harry Howell, because I pressed B, but... Oh. Good save. But I honestly just shot myself there. Such a fucking script with a shite in it. Ochoa into Rodriguez. Cochrane. Many men on him and he doesn't have any options. Howell. Ochoa. Cochrane. Can't find a way through. Honestly, I don't care what the scoreline is as long as we get the fucking dub here, man. It's literally a 10-man Doncaster. I mean, granted they've been better than us. I don't know why I've committed Alonso like that. I'm a moron. Nezovic will come back as well and assist. Defending. Moffat heads it away. It's not going to lock onto my player. Good block by Cochrane. Howell. Rodriguez. Howell. Roberts. Ball over. Oh, what a fucking save! That save was immense. That save was a fucking madness, man. What the fuck? I should have been signed, sealed, and delivered for us there, but that's a cracking save. You know what? Fair play. Ochoa towards Galloway. That won't be saved, though, and that will send Victoria Park into limbs. We fucking deserve that, and it's Ewan Galloway who gets the job done. I've never had to fight so hard in a game against 10 men in my life. Why have they been the better side? Oh my god, a win, ladies and gents. A win has happened. Oh my god, we've seen twice today limbs happen for other sides. Now the limbs happen on our side. Oh my heckin' Christ. Oh, Jesus. Thank God. Ewan Galloway jumping highest. And after that incredible fingertip save the first time around, it does not matter because it is going to be a 4th goal for Hartlepool. And thank bloody God for that. Jesus Christ. That was exhausting. Probably because it's so bloody warm partly as well, but my fucking days. Why did that have to be so difficult? Why could we never have a good conserve performance? Oh, mate, it's a bloody fucking piss take. Well then, that's that for that. And that's the gameplay part of the episode done. Why Doncaster was still competing with us with a man down, I am in absolute... I can tell you. 52-48 possession in favour of us, 16 shots to 15 in favour of Doncaster, 4.6 expected goals to 3.9. The game really wanted them to have it, like really wanted to. But unfortunately didn't come about for them in the end. Man of the match to us is Fran Ochoa, or for us I should say, is Fran Ochoa. 2 assists and an 8.9. Ewan Galloway, when he could, defended fantastically. When he couldn't, the game was like, you know what, we'll give them a goal. But ultimately, he gets an 8.6 and he scores what sent the crowd into limbs. So we'll take that. 8.2 for Sarr, goal and assist from the Senegalese man, with Howell coming off the bench to find the net, and Rodriguez with 2 more contributions to add to his own total, another goal and another assist from the Peruvian. And a 7.7 with Duncan having a good day in goal. Could have done a bit better, obviously, but did finally get the ratings he deserved, I guess, and he got the dub for his team, or helped in a big way to get dub for his team. 11 shots, 8 saves, 2 conceded. Maffin, we move, ultimately. Bruv, for a brief second I thought Doncaster were just not going to give a fuck about their red card. Miller with a goal, and Biggins with the other goal. Assists coming from Seaman. I should say Miller getting a 8.5, Biggins with 8.3, Seaman with 7.9, and the other assist coming from Close, who was close to being sent off. 6.1 from him. The goalkeeper, Noah Crute, could have done a bit better. 7 shots on his goal, 3 saves, 4 conceded. Could have done a lot better, actually, rather than a bit better. I think they had more shots on target than we did. And then Aidan Barlow, of course, 4.7. Decent performance when he was on the pitch, but then, of course, he wasn't on the pitch after that because he got the red card. And that's really what fucked Doncaster over, to be honest. We take that. I don't know if it puts us back into an auto spot. Tranmere did lose, but I think they had better goal difference than us. Although we did win by 2. We always confident about winning the game today. Well, we gave our all. I wouldn't say confident the way this episode's gone, but gave it our all. I mean, I don't really know, to be honest. I'll answer that one. I mean, they did have a lot of opportunities, but in the end, we defended a lot, and even when we didn't defend a lot, Logan Duncan did the majority of the donkey work in goal. The problem is, with Duncan, he puts in some good saves, then lets in stupid ones. It's funny, but also not funny. Mariano Martinez will go on that loan deal to Elche for the rest of the season. And Malcolm K, I've been calling him Matthew. Malcolm K will go on loan to Hermannstadt to the end of the season. As we continue on up to the next game, which is Carlisle, we'll have more loan offers. I'm glad they're all coming in now the window's closed. Aidan Smith will get a loan offer from Al Nassr. Could get to play with Ronaldo. Big Aidan Smith. That would be a fun little excursion, if nothing else. And a Jay Moran goal loan offer. This is what we wanted the most from CFR Cluj. We'll allow that to go for Defo. Probably score for fun in the Romanian league. And some of these seem to be going through. At least one has gone through. I believe that's Mariano Martinez. Going to be going to Elche. Why he's doing the club leaving scene now is beyond me, because he's still here for 3 more months before he goes out on loan. But it's done. We take that. Inbox. Martinez has gone and agreed that loan, which will go through in Janvier, which is fine. And that's how the table ends today. Bradford have really clawed it back. I'll give him all the credit in the world. But it is a close fucking race. And it's going to be more competitive than usual. Because some of the big teams you expect to be in League One are not. Like, I don't know, Exeter, Bradford, Forest Green, Gillingham, maybe even involve Morecambe in that. There's a lot of teams that should be in League One here, and they're going to be all trying to get back in alongside us, because that's our goal as well. So you can all bugger off. Not respectfully. It's going to be a difficult race this year, and I'm all about it, but I just don't want to be conceding stupid goals, because we conceded so many stupid goals today. The goal difference actually looked quite nice for the episode, and now it looks quite not nice. I don't think we've conceded the most in the league, which is still a benchmark that I'd like to live by. Barrow have done that. The fact that Crawley are in 24th makes me upset, because their one win came against us. But top of the table, turning the episode down, is Morecambe, Exeter in second, and we've got the final auto place at the moment on goal difference. Tranmere, Bradford, Forest Green and Gillingham in those playoff spots. As we read down, you can see the rest of these teams. And what would be the relegation zone, Barrow and Crawley currently occupy that area. So, not a bad day, I guess. But it could have been, I guess it could have been worse. But could have been a lot better as well. 3-1 loss to Crawley. A 0-0 draw to Swindon. 3-1 loss to Morecambe. A 4-2 win against Doncaster. And let's not forget, in the cup, to kick off the episode, a 3-all draw to Grimsby. That was the Papa Johns. So next episode it'll be Carlisle away. This will probably be Monday, by the way. I don't know. Maybe a weekend episode if you're lucky. Bradford at home. Rotherham in our other Papa John's Trophy game at home. Away to Leyton Orient, and we finish off at home again to Grimsby. Another game against them. I'm excited for that. After the 3-all clash we just had. And I'll take us to the end of October. Hopefully, we'll be near the top. Eventually as well, we'll have Exeter. End of November. And it's just going to get more and more difficult as we progress. And that looks like our away game for the first round of the FA Cup? Question mark. We have drawn Wimbledon in the first round of that. I think that's progressible. But I guess we'll see when the time comes. We played Wimbledon already this season. And if I remember correctly, we did get the dub, or at least a draw. 4-2 win, so we did win that. But anyway, we'll go over the stats, and that's going to wrap it up from me today, ladies and gentlemen. Top scorer still is Harry Howell, despite going away on international duty. He's got 7 and 7. A clinical striker, and a man, if he can hit his potential, or if his potential can grow, then there's no way he's going anywhere. Sarr with 5. Rodriguez also with 5. Sarr's done it one less game as well. Crawley from Morecambe's got 6. That's probably why he was one of the players to watch. And I don't know who that Bradford player is, but he's got 5. And anyone else in here for the mighty Hartlepool? Doesn't look like it. Assists go to Crawley, Molyneux, Patrick, Veron, Clark, and our very own Fran Ochoa. 4 assists for each of them, but there's a significant change here in the stats because one of them has got 4 assists in just 3 games. Everyone else has done it in the whole 9. So it's mad a bit. Mills on 3, and I don't think we've got anyone else in here. Oh, we do. Roberts and Howell hang around at the bottom with 2 assists apiece. And then with clean sheets, at the moment it's Ripley and Blackburn with 4 on the top. But Duncan with 3 ain't too bad. It's 3 more than I'd usually get, so I'm not going to complain too much. And as we look at our squad hub to end this ep, probably Harry Howell in all competitions, top goal scorer as well. Most appearances has come from Logan Duncan. I don't think he'll get displaced. And with the goals, it's Harry Howell, 8 goals in just 9 appearances. Jean-Paul Sarr with 5 as well, and Rodriguez with 5. It's been a very striker-heavy start to the season for goals, if we're being honest. We're getting a bit carried here by the strikers, but that's okay, because that's what they're meant to do. They're meant to be putting the ball in the back of the net. Galloway, Watkins on loan at Mansfield still. Cochrane, Nezovic, Roberts, Arango, Martinez and Malangu all with goals as well this season with the assists. Fran Ochoa, 4 on that count with 3 for Mills, 2 for Alonso, 2 for Roberts, 2 for Nezovic, 2 for Howell and 2 for Sarr. And then 1 assist apiece for Arango, Carpenter, Rodriguez, Munoz, Cochrane and Duncan. So not a bad season. Yes, the goalkeeper has an assist. Go watch last episode if you want to find out why. But ladies and gentlemen, we'll cover the news, and that's us. Because I'm done. In terms of tiredness and in terms of actual gameplay. So Galloway scores first goal this season. Galloway scored for the first time this season to push Hartlepool United to a 4-2 win against Doncaster Rovers. How is Tiziano Conte doing at Lucerne? And let's get a little story on him. Expectations are always high on joining a new club, and since Tiziano Conte's departure from Hartlepool, his time under Frick's sake hasn't been exactly inspiring. Recent performances have left fans and the Lucerne manager doubting the value of their new acquisition. He's not doing what I imagined he would for the team, moaned one dejected Lucerne supporter. Hartlepool can have him back if they want. I mean, happily. He'd be a good backup. Team of the week, we got Ewan Galloway in there as well as Fran Ochoa. So not a bad little performance this week. And I believe that'll do us. So once again, this is a table in the auto spot to end the day. That's absolutely fine by me. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode though, and I hope you guys enjoy your weekends. There may be, now don't hold me to this because I probably won't end up doing it. I've done that a lot this week. But potentially the rebuild tomorrow, but I'm not holding myself to that. If it's a nice day, I will not be inside. But ladies and gentlemen, that will do it for today. I hope you guys enjoy your weekends, and peace.